hit how much? A couple 100K last year or the year before on TikTok. What do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it? Why the internet is running around calling you a woman beater? Why the internet is running around calling your bitch ass a pregnant woman beater and saying that you're lying about your child support? What the fuck are you gaining from any of this? Fucking weirdo, but you gonna try me. Talking about why you didn't address me on the back end. Why the fuck did you address me on the front? That's why. Because I'm not you. That's why I addressed you on the front end. Because that's where the fuck you mentioned it. You told your live what you didn't like. Then when I asked you, talking about somebody pressed you, bitch, I asked your whole ass twice. Yeah, I asked your bitch ass twice. I said, Slim. I said, hold on, wait. And I'm at this time, I'm not even thinking this motherfucker talking about me. I'm trying to get a real understanding. I'm like,
if we go down, I'll be on Zoom. The link will be in Patreon. If you're not a part of Patreon, you better get your membership. Link in the bio.
The second time, I turn around and say it again. I'm like, Slim, what are you talking about? Because who said this and what did they say?
Join Patreon. Link in the bio. Click my link tree.
But the other day, you were on TV.
Join Patreon. If we go over there, we gonna talk about cousin too.
You team small influencers. Yesterday you wasn't, but today you is. The day before it was fuck Diamond. She wasn't shit. She had been hating ever since you had started growing your platform organically and talking about shit that wasn't gonna bring drama and supporting Bella. But then the next day it's not too much on my auntie. You's a fake flip-flopping ass nigga. Stay the fuck from up off my page, pussy.
Oh, damn.
Stay the fuck from up off my page. And I was not disrespectful last night. Anybody that has ever heard me read knows how I talk. I was very respectful to this man last night. I stayed on topic. I never called him out. And the nigga tried to beat around the bush and skate past. Bitch, I could have read you for filth. You niggas know how I talk.
Yeah, we do.
And I didn't talk like that to you. He got off easy as fuck yesterday. The fuck, bitch, I don't disrespect your hoe ass, but the fact I'm rewatching this video, getting heated in the bitch, like, no, this little bum motherfucker, this begging motherfucker didn't sit up here and tell me, and I'm not gonna give you nothing. I'm sorry, pussy. Everybody ain't begging for $5, pussy.
Oh, Jesus.
And we ain't tucking our tails when that
y'all tap the screen.
Gap up at the top of her fucking tooth, walk around the room.
Put your favorite food in the chat.
For rhinestones, since y'all don't like to say her fucking name. We're not doing that either. We're not running around calling everybody on the app auntie and uncle. The fuck, they got screen names for a reason. Use them. Pussy. Oh, I see you type person. You will bring. She
talking about a pussy cat, a kitty cat. She talking about a pussy cat. Oh shit.
Your bitch ass mentioned me when you said you ain't gonna protect small time creators, and you gave a fuck since when? Cause yesterday you wasn't in on it for Rose to come, but now it's fuck the small. It's all ball for the small time creator. I don't know what small time creator bitch you fucking on. They got you feeling some type of way to making you reorchestrate, but bitch, that ain't what you was talking the other day. Yeah. They taking money for it, and somebody paying for it. His big clown ass. He talking about, y'all were waiting for this. Y'all was I knew y'all were going to be so surprised when me and Diamond got into it. Nigga, nobody's surprised and nobody fucks with her like you do. No, nobody was surprised. Niggas was waiting on your turn. They were throwing parties in the fucking lives laughing at your bitch ass.
Oh, Lord, not parties, good.
Talking about how stupid you were, motherfucker, for thinking your time would never come. Niggas didn't feel bad for you. Niggas weren't surprised. They knew it was coming, dummy. They were surprised that you were surprised. Stupid. I'm gonna post my motherfucking information in the background of my social media. I don't need anything from you. You trying to figure out why Hoover got my name? I don't know. Tracy Braxton better tell her motherfucking brother to chill. Nigga, you look like one
you
of
know
the Braxtons.
What? Bye, Trip.
Big buff soft nigga. You look like a fag. Let's be clear.
Oh, we gonna have to call. Oh, Jesus. Oh, bitch, she finna get me took down. She finna get me took down.
I don't know who.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
This nigga worse than that nigga.
Oh, Jesus.
That pink lingerie.
Baby, we finna have to go to Zoom. We finna have to go to. I don't know where we going. I don't know where we going because.
Bitch, you're not Larry. You're not pressing anybody. If you was really about all
Oh,
that action you claim
Jesus.
you about, you was all this type of nigga that you claim you is. Nigga,
Yeah, this
you
for
would not be
educational
on social
purposes
media
only. These are
chasing
not
Ryan's
the
pussy.
express
If you was
feelings
well
of
connected to the
PettyRo.
real Larry
That
Hoover,
is
bitch, I'm sure he
on,
got some other hoes lined up.
shit,
You would
bitch.
not be on the internet chasing that
What a
one.
girl
So
named me a
please stop
Trip.
trying to act nigga like
Shit.
you're tough, and you apple of the motherfucking eye. Ain't nobody pressed over you, Hoover. When I think of you, I think of Hoover Deuce, OG Bobby Johnson friend that was getting sold for a pack of fucking cigarettes. Not Larry Hoover. Not Larry.
Oh, Jesus.
Not Larry. Nigga, when I think of you, I think of Hoover, the one that was screaming Hoover Deuce in the penitentiary. Getting sold for cigarettes to the Aryan Brotherhood. That's what I think of when I think of you. Not Big Hoover, not Larry's brother, not Larry's cousin.
What the cousin got to do
And
with
if you
it?
really that well connected, 21, can you do something for me? Can you go get Larry, bitch? That's the type of niggas I like. Not the motherfucking worker. Please go get your relative, the boss. And why, hold on, and why you worried about me, nigga? Hoover, they talking about you over there talking about me. Why you over there worried about me? Why don't you figure out why the
Where
fuck
Hoover
your bitch
talk
is
about
featuring
her
another nigga
at?
phone? Why don't you explain that? Why multiple people have seen your bitch and another nigga phone in her lingerie at the corner of her motherfucking bed. Talking about, and Mr. Incredible can say all day, we was creating, I'm getting this from that live that I seen. Oh, well, me and Diamond was gonna create a platform, so she had to send me some pictures. Yeah, of her in lingerie at the end of her motherfucking bed. What was she creating, an OnlyFans account?
I'm trying to find a thing with my Bigo name.
An OnlyFans account? Because that doesn't make sense.
Where my thing at with my Bigo?
But we're going to keep playing them games, right?
Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Bigo. Oh, damn. Y'all can't see the comics.
Yeah, don't get off in no platform listening to hear about me, bitch, because you're going to hear about yourself.
See, can y'all see the comics on my shirt?
I'm going to start talking about you, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
My people gonna pay that $5. Motherfuckers pressed over $5. Nigga, $5 is a drink nowadays. Let's just be clear, $5 is a fucking drink at the store nowadays.
Y'all follow me on Bigo. Take a screenshot so y'all can follow me on Bigo. Because I'm about to change the screen back because y'all can't read the comments.
Messy TikTok news on YouTube.
Please follow me.
From last night.
Do a screenshot. Use the number in the search because it's a lot of PettyRo official, whatever. It's a lot that'll come up. Use the number.
You have to go to your profile. Like, hold on. I can't walk you through it now. Google it. They're going to show you.
Use the number. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you can read the comments because it's on my brown face instead of this.
I'm really still on good behavior. Because you as well know how I talk. So we could have really just went there. We could have really went there.
Baby, Trip and Slim is into it. Because Slim said some, I know, Kappa. Because Slim went live last night. Y'all, my sinus is acting up. Let me go ahead and change this picture so I can get out y'all face. Y'all hurry up and screenshot it. What's this?
I apologize. You may have came in on the late end of that. I wasn't offering you anything.
Oh, there you go. Okay, this what to do. Okay, so let me turn her down for a minute. So last night we had the meeting, right? For the group that's trying to do better on TikTok, trying to roll some stuff out. You screenshot it. Okay, good. So last night we had the Zoom and they voted to stream it. Okay, so I'm gonna go along with y'all. This is what y'all wanted. So whatever. So we screamed it. Slim was in there. He was being kind of jokey, but he really wasn't saying a whole lot. Trip was in there, and the subject came up of protecting people. And she came up and said, I'm not protecting nobody. Like, I'm not nobody's defense mechanism. You can't run to me and say, oh, so-and-so doing something to me, and you think I'm finna come and, step for you, whatever, in so many words. Tea Time said the same thing. I'm not nobody's protection. I'm not nobody's shield. That's not what I'm here for. I'm letting y'all know now that's not what I'm going to do. Well, Slim went on live after the meeting and was saying that he was very disappointed that people came in with closed minds. That's why he really wasn't speaking on it. He really didn't take it serious. That's why he really wasn't participating. And Trip was in his live. So she was like, who are you talking about? Because he was like, people coming in saying what they not going to do. And before it even gets started good, they talking about what they not going to do, what they not going to do. Now, mind you, them was the only two people that stated what they not going to do. So Trip kept asking in the comment section, who you talking about? Put a name on it. Tell who you talking about. And finally he said, Trip, like when you said you wasn't going to protect nobody. So technically he called her out in the live and said that she was one of the ones that came in closed-minded talking about what she ain't going to do. She ain't going to, protect none of the smaller creators or nothing like that. So in my opinion, Trip took offense to that. So then she went live to say what she wanted to say. And basically what she's saying is, like, you can't fault nobody for saying what they not going to do. That's everybody's business and their prerogative. If we saying we not being nobody bodyguards, then that's our business. Say all of this in the meeting. Your claim was because people in there, a lot of people in there don't respect you, they don't respect your voice, and they don't let you talk. And that you don't like to talk, you felt uncomfortable talking in front of 14 people. But then you go live and put your page on subscriber only to get the coins, and now you feel okay talking in front of 250 people. That makes no sense. Now, that's what Trip is saying. She's saying you didn't feel comfortable talking in front of 14 people, but you go live and say all of the stuff that you could have said to the people there, and we could have had a conversation about it. You say it on subscriber only. So that's where we at. Slim came into her live last night. They continued the conversation. I took my black ass to sleep. So she's replaying it now. Lauren, I said what I said.
Yeah, he think he big meat. Larry Hoover, you're not fucking with anything, brother. Sister, you strong arm bitch.
It doesn't matter what the comment section was asking for.
I know that motherfucker always trying to throw around his weight like he related to Larry Hoover.
Now she talking about Hoover.
His pages say Hoover Deuce. That's all I think of when I think of Hoover. Hoover Deuce, the one that was getting sold in prison for a pack of cigarettes. The Aryan Brotherhood came in here and was stomping on his motherfucking neck. Petty said she waiting on you, Trip. Waiting on me for what?
Y'all stop doing that.
I'm down to one page now. I could come over there from that page, but I ain't gonna get that page blocked talking that shit to them niggas when I can say it freely.
Y'all go tell her that was the title of my live before she went back live.
I'm going over there to her live, but I'm gonna be arguing.
Stop.
I can't come up.
Tell her she good where she at.
You was just here, you didn't hear her say that. You know they be lying sometimes. To not tell she was in cahoots to pimp the support. The Petty. Oh, the Petty auntie, thank you. Yeah, y'all, okay, they just be lying. Yeah, they need to stop. And that nigga need to stop. He thought he was going to disrespect somebody. Bitch, you going to sit up here claiming...
If you're not following me, please hit the button up there. The plus sign for follow. Follow me. Red 9.
even no point in me going forward.
Follow me on here. Thank you for joining the team.
Y'all doing everything on the app. You dox, you talk shit, you scream shit, you lie on people. You motherfuckers are a force to be reckoned with. I'm not taking up for no motherfucking body else. If you stand on your own 10 toes, your own 2 feet. And if you can't, don't ask nobody else to. Thank you, Trixie. You think
Good morning, Shy.
creators gonna be in other people's lives starting shit and then come run and get me. Trent, can you save us? Hell no, bitch. Stand on what you was talking over there. Let them people eat you up if you was in the wrong, bitch. Don't go around fucking.
Thank you, Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar says she went and follow me on Bigo too.
Keep your opinions to yourself.
Put in that number in the search bar, cause if you do PettyRo, it's a bunch of them gonna come up. Put in this number.
But you won't hop out on nobody behind the motherfucking screen. You don't even stand on what you said behind the screen. Wish you washy bitch ass.
You can send me a message on IG.
You want to see me crash out? We seeing you crash out in 4K. You mad that this woman don't let you back on her platform? Show weird ass. The people that already called you out. It's just the people don't make me turn against the motherfucker.
What's up, baby?
Be a prime example to y'all. The people do not make me turn against the motherfucker. Only you can make me not like you. You know how many of y'all said
She talk about Slim.
Slim, it was fuck Slim. Don't Trip, get off that motherfucker panel. He ain't talking about nothing. Nigga, when I got into it with Kev and they said who you want to host it, PettyRo or Slim? What do people say? PettyRo, nigga, nobody voted for you. You got mad when you came in that meeting yesterday talking about, I want to be Sergeant of Arms. And who was it? Was it you versus Petty or you versus Chef? Nigga, I think it was you. I mean, you versus Capper. You versus Capper, you versus Chef. Either way, you fucking lost. And you got salty as fuck when you lost. Oh, they ain't choose me. They ain't choose me. Why the fuck would they choose you? You're not unbiased. You sat up there and tried to play AP when she got into it with a talk on that platform. You're not unbiased. Bitch, you sat up there and tried to play Omar and got to scream on it to know it, bitch. Ain't no, clearly it was in the works.
Y'all, hold on for a second. Hold on.
Motherfuckers ain't got to scream on it to know it, bitch. Ain't no, clearly it was in the works.
Y'all, hold on for a second. Hold on.
No, nigga. She have her comments talk for her. She have her panel talk for her. She showed you how the fuck she felt about you. Weirdo. She felt like you the type of nigga that beat a bitch. That's why she read that shit for $5 on your whole ass. I bet you she wouldn't have read a message on Hoover. I bet you if I would have sent the cash app talking about Hoover look like
I don't know what she was finna say. Sorry.
Your weird ass.
I ain't know what she was finna say.
Playing with me, funky.
Y'all stop damn reporting. Hell, I'm finna have to go on damn subscriber only.
Man, look.
Oh.
That shit, nigga. Don't try and disrespect me on the motherfucking internet. And then you really showed your motherfucking.
Y'all stop reporting. Go report Trip shit. I mean, not really.
Yeah,
but
don't send me money.
Damn.
I'm a prophet. Y'all watch out for them two motherfuckers. You watch out for that tourist nigga over there talking about he gonna profit off of anybody. He gonna profit off of anybody.
Damn.
He gonna profit.
If you don't like what's going on over here, leave.
What y'all sound like talking about? I would do something like that in front of a child.
Put your favorite food in the comments. But that's the thing. I don't know how to sign in to Bigo on this phone. It won't let me sign in. for whatever the reason may be.
Yeah, you ain't gonna fuck with me because I don't give a fuck about being
On this device.
I stand on everything I say, everything I do. Ain't a motherfucking thing. So any of that, oh, I got something I can release. Release it, bitch. Like Diamond told your whole ass, release it.
Thank you for prescribing. Oh, shoot.
Release it.
Oh.
You don't like what I'm
she mad at Slim.
You tried it last night, and I really let you slide, but I'm going back watching this, and I'm getting madder and madder.
Yeah, if I get one more thing, and they say y'all is reporting, I will go ahead and shut it on down. It just have to be what it's gonna be. My sinuses and stuff is acting up. I had to take some sinus medicine. It ain't kicked in yet.
Yeah, that's the fuck I got for y'all. First class trip for both of you motherfuckers to the dentist.
Thank you for prescribing.
And I'm gonna tell you this as well.
Not the Brussels sprouts.
You motherfuckers get hungry. Stop chewing on that nigga Hoover nose. Nigga look like he didn't.
Oh Jesus! Right? If you don't, they say they want to go to Zoom, but I don't got the only Zoom that I got is only for 100 people.
Burning it out. Nigga got the nose of Michael Jackson.
We could go to Zoom or we could go to IG. Well, hell, her ass might get us took down over there too. Shit.
Michael Jackson caught a stray. Wasn't no stray to Michael.
Baby.
Wasn't no stray to Michael. Oh, well, what the point gonna be then if we not gonna?
Okay, well, send it to me, Daddy V. And I'll put it in Patreon. Because it look like we finna have to go to Zoom on Patreon. If you part of Patreon, it'll be for all levels. Blonde Buzz said, baby, her favorite food is French toast, baby. Wee. What's up, Tara?
You ain't gonna outdo me on this smart thing. Nigga, you're not smart, you're manipulative.
Oh, damn.
I asked you last night, why the fuck we still on Diamond? Why aren't we not going back? You so focused on people being happy that you and this woman, not your auntie, nigga. It's only about a 10-year gap between you two motherfuckers. It's not your aunt. Yeah, my auntie, they were mad when my auntie and them fell out. Nigga, nobody cares about your auntie or you.
How was... No, she not. They said not to have people up in your background and stuff like that. Now, they was going at it last night. And again, that's why I keep saying, we can't set no rules and regulations because we don't even have a set purpose yet. That's what I've been saying.
Oh, now we on a different route. And you said, Diamond don't need to go to no such and such. And I be seeing you, Hoover, you be picking with all the men on this app. You tried Kev that night that he told Slim not to worry about nothing. You tried him. You turned around, bitch, and you tried Omar a few days later. You keep popping shit with niggas because you think niggas scared of your big, ugly ass.
Oh, I missed that whole part.
Fishy-looking bitch.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know who she talking about now. Blonde Buzz, you be eating good. I might need to come. Where you live at? No, don't tell me for real. But you be eating good. You putting all the good foods in the chat. Oh, she talking about Hoover. Yeah, you putting all the good foods. I know you eat good. Whenever I come to your city, I'm gonna get you to take me out because, baby, you putting all the good foods in there. Toya, shut up. You get somebody there. Me out.
Bitch, look me up and you'll find out where the fuck not to arrive. Now when your ass rolling down the street, bitch, you'll figure out what driveway not to pull into. You'll figure out what motherfucking house not to slow down in front of.
Yeah, y'all, if y'all don't like my live and what's going on and how I run my live and what my moderators are doing, please leave. I'm being respectful as possible. Please leave. If this is not your cup of tea, that's fine. Thank you, Miss Fab, with the teddy bear about that action.
Motherfucking thing. And shut your goddamn mouth. I'm waiting for a motherfucker. Yeah, what you tell them hoes?
Ooh, my stomach growling.
Play by a different set of rules. Repeat that shit to yourself, nigga. a different set of rules. I'm not worried about your bitch ass either. Not that you hop out on anybody, motherfucker. Didn't you need cash apps just to get your bitch ass from California back to Texas to handle a court case? Didn't you? Didn't you?
Thank you, Laura Nicole. Teddy Bear's about that action. We had 50% of the live goal, y'all.
A little girl every day, but your son's sitting in the projects. I was paying my baby mama $1,500 a month. I wanted to pay her $2,500 a month just to secure her. I did that because I love her. Bitch, bye. I like you, but I wasn't born last night. Shut the fuck up.
The petty cruisers for the 2025 cruise. Daddy V gonna whoop me because I still forgot to put the hotel information for Disney.
Ain't nobody coming to your bitch ass for advice. Nigga be sitting in his comments talking, somebody y'all asking if I'm the problem. Is you the problem? Are you the problem? Nigga, you have an extensive drinking history and a record for beating on bitches, and you want to know if other people are the problem. Clearly, it's you. All the motherfuckers that was throwing hooray, laughing parties when your bitch ass got disrespected by Diamond.
What's up, Pure Goody? Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Miss. Damn, I could. Oh, the number one miss.
Let's stop it.
Ooh, my stomach growling so bad.
Yeah, I'll let somebody know what I don't play. I don't be playing that. I hop out on anybody.
Ooh, crowd of peas. I ain't heard that in a minute.
Bitch ass was laying down in the meeting. You won't even hop up on social media, but you
I'm hungry.
Stay your bitch ass in the car. You be the
I'm hungry.
Let everybody else hop out. Cause your bitch ass ain't pulling up on nothing. Pussy. They will fuck about none of that other bullshit too. We done all been to school, nigga. I done lived in the neighborhood with niggas that
Not you thought that was thunder.
Not if you wasn't invited. And I invited nan motherfucker from TikTok to my house. Let me look out my
Baby, I don't think we got DoorDash around here. I live in the country.
I ain't invited nan motherfucker to my house trying to be slick. I'm gonna let somebody know. I ain't said, bitch, shut your motherfucking mouth. Fucking pussy. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Oh, thank you, Pure Goody. Thank you for the teddy bear about that action.
Scared to talk that shit. Oh, I made bitch ass.
So that I can see important messages.
I'ma just be honest. I still think the lady was wrong for doing that.
That's a rule in my room. Don't type in all caps. If you wanna use proper grammar, then do that. But that is not all caps. You can do your sentence structure correctly, okay? But please don't type in all caps. That is for moderators so that I can see them if there is a problem. Okay? What? What's up?
Don't nobody else want to be included in your bullshit. You keep calling these people relatives. None of these people are related to you. Stop.
You been doing some squats or something?
Yeah, but I think I pulled something in my butt because it's been hurt for the past 2 weeks. I think it happened when I.
Well, why you ain't tell the coaches? Cause like I don't know what you want me to do.
No, he said He
The
don't.
fuck?
Well, you need to talk to Trey.
Old stuffed bell pepper built ass nigga.
Take some
Picture
Tylenol.
the audacity of you. The fuck? Sitting up talking about people. Deranged.
Everybody don't know the rules. It's a lot of new people in here. Sandra, what? Is it true?
Baby mama had said,
What you want me to do? Baby, you better talk to them people that went to school for that.
no, don't say that.
She said her butt hurt.
He was my age.
You want to wrap her whole butt in ice?
We wasn't fucking as adults. No, that ain't what that lady said. And bitch, I still didn't have
Oh, Lord Jesus. Good morning, Skywalker. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Epsom salt bath. Okay, I'll get her to do that this evening. Because I got some Epsom salt at the shop. So.
when that nigga got into it with his baby mama, and the baby mama said he was fucking on an adult disabled person. She said, nigga, you were 18.
Who is a stuffed bell pepper?
No.
I'm trying to talk to y'all. Y'all ask, how y'all got 2 ears?
We were the same age.
How y'all got 2 ears? Y'all listening to me and listening to her.
Stop it, nigga. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all ain't gotta come over here and question me. Go pull them motherfucking records of what
Magnesium spray. Let me go back and screenshot it.
what the fuck the baby mama said and come back and let me know.
We'll try to Epsom salt tonight. Because they got dance practice in a minute.
I'm repeating you what the fuck the baby
I know y'all niggas is not telling me to hush on my own live. Ooh, y'all ain't shit.
Let me go ahead and bend your bitch ass over. Get up on the step stool and get behind you. Because clearly you thought I was pussy. Now it's time for you to get fucked.
Oh, Lord.
No motherfucking love on this app. Bitch, you ain't no friend of mine. You're not no kin of mine.
Y'all ain't
You don't
shit.
run around
Y'all
with
ain't
your bitch
shit.
ass brother, do you? Motherfucker. I'm gonna be good with or without some
Y'all send some gifts or something. Help y'all.
motherfucker. I'm not gonna
Help
send you
me, help
nothing.
y'all.
Bitch, you thought you was flexing, had to tell the whole live. You sent James 50. Nigga, not even James.
What they send James 50 for? Give me $50.
No, y'all be good. But you had to come your bitch ass up to how much you need, brother? How much you need? Nigga, you could have just sent some. I sent 50 if anybody want to match it. Bitch, you looking for your flowers. Ain't nobody giving them to your punk ass over $50. This big stingy made motherfucker. If he passing you 50, the nigga got 5,000. Stop being a stickler, hoe. He going live now. Good. Go live with your big crooked teeth ass, nigga.
Oh, Lord.
Hopefully you stand on business, pussy. And any bitch that's over there, don't bring your punk ass over here, because I don't fuck with you. Let's be clear about that. Give a fuck what this nigga show a person on. I'm getting ready to go live. Told my shit to the people.
Thank y'all for the
Talk
gifts.
your shit to the people, big greasy.
What's my IG? Same as here, PettyRo _official. She talk about Slim. They say Slim just went live. Now watch my numbers go down to about 200. Thank you, Mad. Is it Mad? Mad Max. Thank you. Choo choo.
You was being disrespectful, talking about all them people in that group, claiming that you standing on business, but you scared to say that shit to everybody's face. You talked all that shit to them 200, but couldn't say none of that shit to the 14 in front of you.
Omar, you ain't shit. I want you to know that.
You talked that shit about Diamond and didn't want to say it to her face. Pussy. You are pussy. The fuck? We ain't gotta see you scared and you're weird, nigga.
Petty, you should go to another
Laying down
platform.
like he
People
was
don't have nobody in the
became
box.
uninterested.
Oh,
Don't
it's
wait.
spinning.
They
So I guess I can't let nobody up. It's still spinning. So say what you gonna say so they can hear you. Okay.
Omar V versus Kev. You turned around and played.
Damn.
AP versus Hope. You had your own.
She said go to another platform.
He remind me of my baby mama.
Hold on.
Mama don't even remind you of your
Let me see something.
You are the baby mother.
Ooh, not she said you are the baby mother.
I'll pay for everything.
Y'all hold on. Let me see if it'll let me log in on my tablet. Okay, so here's for the people that is lost. Let me do a light recap for y'all. So yesterday we had the meeting. yesterday we had the meeting, right? Of the content creators that was saying, hey, stuff is going too far. We need to do something, okay? Stuff has been going too far. So we had the meeting last night. I voted to not stream it. It was already a lot of people that was talking against it. I said, do not stream it. Well, they voted. We had the meeting last night. They voted. Yeah, people. We streamed it. Bad idea. But I went along with the masses, okay? So, don't allow. Close. Don't allow. Don't allow. Okay, let's see if it'll let me sign in. It's gonna send my phone a code, and I don't got it.
Me, my mama, my daddy, all my siblings, my cousins, we all got vehicles. Do you? Oh, Hoover said pick my mama up and drive backwards on the freeway. Yeah, tell Hoover go on ahead and ask.
Oh no.
Tell him stop playing with that nose. That motherfucker's caving in. Respectfully. The nose is going to decline. Yeah, that nose is going to hell. Hoover over there going in. He couldn't possibly. Hoover needs reconstructive.
Let me try to sign in with Apple.
Surgery. Where you be parking it at, watch it. Oh no, I have no reason to watch it. Once again, you pull up, my car goes in my garage, but pull in my driveway, we'll see what's up. Yeah. Iceman, you keep asking me that. What's your issue, Iceman? You talking about watch where I park it. Who are you? What would you like to say? Because you got Will Smith in your thing. What would you like to say? Hoover and...
Let me see. Yo, hold on.
Yeah, Slim would be very, very courageous. Go in on anybody. Yeah, Slim would be very much so courageous to go in on anybody. The way that he looks, his level of education, his police record that has been exposed numerous times that they had online.
Let me see what it's showing.
Slim would be very, very courageous to discuss anybody on this app. Hoover's trying to call me fat. Well, Hoover looks like a buff, tough lesbian. Hoover looks like that man, that dark-skinned, real cocky man that be doing all that flexing and shit. He got
what's my
with that dread ponytail. That's what Hoover looks like. And he acts even sassier.
shit?
I'm definitely not funny looking.
It ain't working. I can't stand this shit.
Hoover trying to say I don't have content. Yet Hoover's content is brown-nosing Diamond. Hoover, did you get your nose flattened out sucking on Diamond?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we finna have to go to Zoom. Somebody send me the Zoom link so I can put it in Patreon. Send me the Zoom link so I can put it in Patreon. It gets bound to a phone number. But I still should be able to sign in to another device with that same phone number. It's in the chat. Okay.
His name is 5limGawd on there. If y'all want to go watch him, it's the number 5, LIMGAWD. But he's not slim and he's not a god. But that's his name over there. 5limGawd.
Okay.
5limGawd. Big power pussy.
Okay.
Slim and he's Peacemaker Shell up there. She always is. And she don't have to come back either. The fuck? She was on Slim platform talking about, oh my gosh, I want to be Trip friend. Trip be going in. And every time
what?
You bitch, talking about, stop, no, we don't do that over here.
No, she need to go and get in the shower now.
Bitch, I'm not letting you up if you ain't
It's already 10 o'clock.
my platform to talk peace, you gonna hold that shit on your own. Give a fuck about you. Give a fuck about you. Bitch, I ain't never telling
Do y'all got y'all Patreon?
So bring your ass over here with that piece positivity.
I just tried to log in using Apple. It gave me a whole new account number.
It's not a friend of mine. That's a fucking friend of Slim's. Who next?
Bitch, let's just write it out.
Hoover need to pinch his motherfucking nose and breathe out his mouth. Shut up, Hoover. Shut up, you bitch. Shut up, you pussy. You look like a fucking Braxton family reunion.
Jesus.
The brother that they never fucked with.
I don't know if IG...
Shut up. Hoover vacuum. Yeah, Hillary did say that.
Let me see.
Hoover vacuum over there.
Hold on.
Hillary gonna eat that nigga up every time.
Y'all, hold on, because I need to try to sign out.
Hillary did say that.
Let me see. No. Bitch, how the hell I sign out? Can I stand this shit? Log out. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Well, I guess I'm finna put... Y'all gonna be talking, though. Poozy on live screaming? What Poozy? What? Slim? Okay, let's go see Slim right quick. Let's see Slim right quick. We'll bounce back and forth. Hold on. Profile. Nope, I need my other one, PettyRo. Y'all, hold on. It is a lot this month.
That shows that you have no friends in real life, possibly.
Then how you just come on like that?
Friends in real life, possibly.
Then how you just come on? Wait a minute, it just put me on my own damn thing. Oh, okay.
So go ahead, go off, baby. Then you call me out kind of pussy ass bitches and bias ass niggas and stupid ass niggas when you were just over here when the shit went down with AP. You said it wasn't biased. Why you ain't say that then? When the shit went down with Omar and Kev, you said it wasn't biased. But oh, now you mad? Oh, it was biased. Nobody said no. You know why a lot of people they said they wouldn't want you to come to my room. I'm finna have to go
fry me a bologna and egg sandwich.
They know that a lot of them are blocked. That's why they didn't want me to. They didn't want to come over here when you was reading. Majority of you, the disrespectful little motherfuckers that like to be in the comments with loud comments, nobody cares about. They blocked. That's why they didn't vote for me. That's why they don't be wanting me to host shit, cause they blocked.
Yeah, I'm hungry, y'all.
You make it seem like I'm just supposed to be on some like. I didn't fail from grace. I lost a whole lot of respect from a lot of people. When he's firing, goddamn me, shit. All it was a great show. It was great content. Go ahead, couple.
Well, I ain't gonna try to talk you out of your feelings or nothing like that, but I am gonna say this. I spent a lot of time in preparation for this meeting, and I didn't expect, I would have never signed on if I thought that
I
y'all
don't.
that was in that meeting is doing. I've never green screened you. I've never attacked you. I've stood up for you. I don't fool with that, putting out people criminal records, people else, because then you're gonna start burning your bridges.
I didn't apply it to everybody
Yes,
else,
you
though. I
did.
didn't call your name, man.
Yes, he
Now,
did.
you know I was sitting there watching. I know. And I ain't think you ever was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think you ever was gonna call my name, because at the end of the day, you know, I got your back and I like Trip too. You know what I'm saying? I think what's happening is you, and I like Trip too. Your conversations don't need to happen on TikTok or on social media. Some of y'all need to talk to each other, and it needs to be a back end IG.
Okay.
If you don't want the other person to have.
Somebody paid for a recap. So here's the recap. A lot of content creators got together. Kev the Comic asked a group of content creators to come together and let's talk about how we can make TikTok a better place, because here lately people have been going too far, talking about people's kids, putting people up in the. So he said, let's come together. Let's try to see what we can do to make it better, right? So we had a meeting last night. The meeting was at 6 o'clock. It was on Zoom. Now I recommended that we not stream it. A lot of people was up in arms because pretty much they was nosy. They wasn't gonna get to see what was going on, or they were not invited to the meeting. It was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of, backlash to people that was invited, all of that. I voted no. They took a vote when we got into the Zoom meeting. I said no, but I was overruled. It may have been two other people that said no, do not stream it. But Slim was in there. Now Slim was up against Kappa to be the sergeant at arms, which means to regulate the meetings, make sure there's order and things like that. Well, Kappa won. Okay. So Slim was in there cracking jokes and stuff like that. He admitted that he was doing that. He was being real light about it. He got on his, let me just say this. He did not say much in the Zoom. Okay, we went through the Zoom. It went an hour over. We got stuff accomplished. But as far as what are we doing and coming out of the live and actually doing stuff already, we didn't get to that part. So when we got out of the meeting, Slim went live saying that he didn't take it serious, and he didn't like the fact that some people came into the Zoom saying what they're not going to do. He said that they were closed minded and that wasn't right. That's why he didn't take it serious. That's why he didn't. Now I got on there and I said, you could have said what you said in the Zoom. Why would you come out here on your live and do that? You could have said it in the Zoom. Well, what he said to me was, well, I didn't talk in the Zoom because nobody respects my voice. For him to say that I don't respect his voice. He was like, well, it is some people in there that they tell me to shut up, BAN. Y'all know So she was trying to have a conversation with him about it, but he had the stuff on sub only. I think she had an issue with that. He had his thing on sub only. He was talking about he didn't want to talk in front of a group of 14 people, but yet you come out in your live and you talking in front of 200, 300 people about stuff that you should have addressed in the Zoom. I don't think Tea Time was in his live. So did he address her? No, because he did not say this in the Zoom. He came out on his live and said it. So now Trip is pissed off because she said he ain't standing on business. Uh, and so now they going back and forth. They said Miss Nitra, I took my ass to sleep. I'm gonna tell you that. I took my ass to sleep. They say Miss Nitra was talking negatively about the meeting. I don't know because I wasn't there. I went to bed. We listened to Trip earlier. Now we listening to Slim.
The other thing that I said is this shit not gonna affect nothing that goes on with me because I've been running my platform in the same type of fashion. You know what I'm saying? I also said that, man, y'all keep on going on about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust. I know a lot of people ain't gonna listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? So I talk to my own family. All the rest of the motherfuckers that joined in the sub only live were just being nosy. Shit, you want to be nosy, pay that. But everybody that's normally here that really, really genuinely fuck with me, they was here already. They was already subbed. I was thinking about them, not the money to gain. Everybody else just being nosy and wanted to see what was going on. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm way more smart than what motherfuckers be trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
You're welcome.
The other thing that I said was I said hold on. I gave that point. You know what I'm saying? I said that this shit started mostly because of all the shit that I was doing. I had already started mediating beefs, you know what I'm saying, before we even came up with this ceasefire. I was already trying to give people unbiased.
But Slim, it's not about you.
Without being interrupted. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit. All I basically said was fucking facts. I even said the people even said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it seems like it's getting out of hand because
it's not
what
about.
between me and Diamond.
And that's what I hate.
That was people saying that shit. I just said it back.
Can I take this?
I ain't no. What did the drag
For what?
again?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, the pollen.
Okay, you gave
Well, tell me what to say.
Your first point
Read it and tell me what to say. Then
Oh,
you
they
tell.
allergies.
Okay, so what's the
That's what's in here, though, right?
Yes.
So how is that a backseat?
How many can I take?
How is that a backseat?
Like it is your favorite.
Read the directions, honey.
10 in each.
I went on mute.
Read the directions.
Let me get mine across,
Damn, my
please.
glasses on.
Okay, well, go put your glasses on then.
Did everybody not get one vote for who wanted what, who wanted who in who position? It was one vote for everybody. It's not
You said
like
one.
people was
Okay,
talking
then.
back end, because I never
You
even
said no
talked to
more
none of
than
y'all about this
one.
till we got inside the meeting outside of PettyRo, sending paperwork back and forth. That's it. So how is he taking a back seat? He's still on the board. How is he taking a back seat? How's he taking a back seat? We did it fairly. We did a vote. You ask people for help. Sometimes, and you're going to need a lot of help from a lot of different directions. You have to make it fair. You have to make it fair. That's how businesses are started and ran. You may have a proprietor, but when he gets to become publicly traded, he has to open up the floor for a board. So Facebook was owned by Mark Zuckerberg, but when he got public, he had to put a board in place. Okay? So to start off correctly, so that every voice is heard and represented, you put a board in place that people inside have elected to put there. That keeps it fair. That keeps it even.
Okay, I hear what Kappa's saying, so we know she talking about the political side of things. But let me say this, and this is coming from my heart. This is where things go wrong. When you get people in a group and then everybody want recognition. A lot of the stuff Slim was saying to me last night, I didn't have no idea. I don't know how Slim run his platform. Sir, no, I don't. Because I don't be on your page like that. I don't know your rules and regulations like that. And I don't care to know because I know how to govern myself. So I don't need to know your rules and regulations because I know how to act already, right? I come in and I leave out. I'm there for a few minutes. So no, I don't know. I don't know what all you've been through. Why? Because I come in for a few minutes. Thank you, Sassy Queen. I come in for a few minutes. I'm in and I'm out. Okay? So for him to say that, oh, none of this didn't start until I went, no, we have all been going through the same shit. If you go and ask everybody right now, what have you been through in 2024? We all have similar stories. It's not about you. It's not about Diamond. It's not about y'all falling out. That's why somebody just all of a sudden decided to do something. Hell, Diamond didn't even come. Diamond wasn't even the first person on the list to ask to be in the group. It's not about you, Slim. It's bigger than you. And I find it funny that you made that point about it being bigger than the people in the group, but you keep trying to make it about you. That it's your idea. You've been doing this. I've been running my platform like this. But you alone clearly can't make the change. You're not big enough by yourself to make the change. You've only made the change on your platform, going by what you said. You've not been able to affect nobody else's. It's going to take more than you. It's a lot of people out here that have the same idea. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a lot of people out here with the same ideas, right? So because one person go ahead and put something in action, then everybody else want to come and say, "Oh, well, you didn't credit me. I had the idea too, but you didn't do nothing." You can have an idea all day long, but if you don't do nothing, you cannot be mad at somebody else that does. You want to be given credit for something that you did not put together. Just because you were already, you said you was doing it on your live. That's crazy to me. And that's how a lot of stuff fall apart, because everybody want to be acknowledged. Everybody want to be put in the front of the group and somebody say, "Oh, well, let me tell you who I heard it from first. Let me tell you who thought of it first. Let me tell you who came up with the idea first." Just get your ass in the room and do the work.
Just as sure as the ones that's loud feel some kind of way, it's ones that's quiet that feel some kind of way that might not say nothing to you. That's it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel like, man, I ain't never gonna sit at a table that cancel out our voices. You can't talk. You can't talk. You can't talk. You can talk in an orderly fashion so everybody can hear everything. But I would never have sat at that table if they came in and said, "Slim don't get no voice. Slim ain't intelligent. Slim ain't that." I'd have been like, "Oh, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm cool with Slim. I'm not finna sit here and perpetuate stereotypes against
Thank
that
you,
man."
Trip.
Me, Petty, Chef, all of us was concerned about you yesterday. And yes, you was upset, and you know how drinking and you being upset go. Probably, man, you should have just did music. I'm just saying.
And
Like,
that, listen, I feel like people be wasting my time.
kind of bring her down.
Whatever time that I was on Slim Live last night, if I had known he was drinking, I never would have got up in that live and tried to talk to him, and all of that. I feel like he wasted my time.
Came out and said you felt some kind of way and it was a waste of time. I heard
I felt like he wasted my time. If I had known that he was drinking, I never would have went up there No, I ain't drank no
You can
tea.
receive
I
what I'm
never
saying.
would have went up there.
Deny what I'm saying. It's your choice. Later on, when you think about it, you're gonna understand that I'm telling you this from out of care, not because I'm trying.
Well, obviously he done started back because he was drinking last night. And I didn't know that before I went up there.
And had like
No.
stuff to say. You was a catalyst for everybody, and I think this should happen. And people betting against you. I don't know if that make you mad or not. It makes me mad when people bet against me. Watch me do it. You see, I can't do it. Watch me do it.
When people bet against me, shit, I don't do nothing but go harder.
Yeah, you should have. Thank you, Starlight.
But you do it online and not over the phone. I got you. I wasn't even. I kept telling her. Know what I'm saying? I kept ignoring it. Feel me? Maybe I should have told her. Damn, I talked to you on the back end. That's my fault. I could have said that to her. Know what I'm saying? I could have definitely said that to her. That's my fault. I say that was a bad reaction. I could have said that on the back end. But other than that though, it wasn't no real live drag show.
Lim, you had an allergic. Nope, you had an allergic reaction. Are you serious? Okay, you gave a loud rebuttal to what we did, even though it was in a sub-only live. So immediately the bone carriers started running around. I told y'all it was gonna fail. I told y'all they couldn't get along. I told y'all their ego's too big. Look at Slim. Look what he said. Now, some people don't. That's embarrassing. Let me just be frank with you. That's embarrassing for everybody else. It was 14
Let's
people
see if
at the
he take
table.
accountability.
Only a few of y'all went live. The rest of us came out of the meeting, started thinking about what we're gonna put back into the mission statement. Went and talked. I talked privately to my people on IG. Privately. Nobody even knew that I was on IG talking to them. I kept it private, just my closest hitters, and explained what happened and what we think is gonna happen next. Privately. You could have did that. You could have pulled some of your closest people over to IG, went live private, and they only could get in with a link. It looked, okay, so when you went live sub only, right after the meeting, you know what it looked like? It looked like you was trying to bolster your sub numbers by coming back, slamming.
But this real shit, it was people that subbed, and I guarantee you they was disappointed about. It wasn't a negative. It wasn't negative the way that people trying to make it seem like I just drug it. You know what I'm saying? Now I will say shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I could have handled it differently.
You said it was a waste of time. Now you know I was sitting there watching. You said it was a waste of time.
I said it's gonna be a waste.
No, you didn't. You know what? He finna piss me off. He finna piss me off because he acted like we wasn't there and we didn't hear what he said.
It's gonna be a waste of time.
You said it was.
And I said that when I heard that, this letting me know off top. If you already got a line in the sand of what you gonna do and what you not gonna do, it ain't gonna work.
Thank you, Felicia. I'm simply saying.
That's not a fucked up thing to say. Feel me?
Like
I'm finna go in there.
Agenda or the point was that wasn't the agenda or point to protect people.
I got you. Maybe I should have waited.
We can't even get mad over that. Them people didn't come to the. If they had been like, hey, we finna form something to protect people online, out to TikTok and other platforms to show positivity in the black community and black TikTok and black platforms. It was never about y'all come together and protect like smaller creators. Once we clean our own yards up, the natural selection is gonna be that the
I'm on my other page over there. Y'all can stay right here.
As we start cleaning our stuff up, them guys is gonna go away. They're gonna go find somewhere else to go to do the foolishness that they do.
Gotcha.
So that wasn't even an agenda point. That was what you would call an addendum to the agenda, but it didn't go nowhere. John T. loves to protect black women. He says that I protect black women. I'll speak up for black women. Hell, it was more black women at the table than black men. And I thought about that. I was like, this unbalanced. We got to get some more black men in here. But hell, we can't even get to meeting two. We can't even get to meeting too, because y'all already
Maybe
shot
it
each other
shouldn't
down
have
the
been.
road.
Maybe it shouldn't have been streamed, because you know what I'm saying. If I kept getting ass shit, and then I started wanting to talk about it. And
And you know what,
was
Slim?
one reason why it shouldn't have been streamed. I even said it shouldn't have been streamed.
Hey, we got your response recorded, bro. You said I don't.
I said, well, fuck it, go ahead. At first I said no, and then I was like, God damn, well, who the fuck want to stream it? Go ahead, man. Damn.
Okay, so how can listen? If you make a vote, like when I said yes or no, I stood on what I said. I said no to streaming it because I knew we had a lot of procedural stuff to get through. I stood on that. I said, but if y'all stream is not a deal breaker, meaning I'm not gonna close out, because if I left, that would have ended the meeting for everybody. I'm not gonna close out because I don't get my way in this vote. It's not a deal breaker, but I say no. And me and Petty had kind of DM'd about that prior too. And I agree, it shouldn't have been streamed. A synopsis of the meeting should have been given out by the commissioner, by Chef, of what we decided, what we doing, what's the next steps. I don't think we should have streamed it, and I did not stream it. Because y'all was more important that was sitting at that table than streaming for numbers or streaming for whatever reason. Concentrating on what y'all was saying was more important. I actually canceled drag sims so that I could sit at that table with y'all.
Can I say something right quick? Slim, you know I don't have no issue with you. But I'm going to be honest with you. You really pissing me off. It's the fact that I do respect your voice, and you lumped me into a group that you says discounts you. And that was the reason why you did not fully participate, while at the same time calling out other people that you said were not there fully. You are pissing me off because last night you were drinking and decided to come out here and discredit the group that is trying to do something good. And if I had known that you were drinking last night, I wasted 45 minutes in your live because you were drinking and not thinking clearly. And I'm up here trying to validate you and let you know that people do value you. Whether if half of the group didn't, there was another half that did. We've never discredited you. But you were drinking and not in your full mind. And I'm up here trying to talk to you. I feel like you wasted my time, just like you feel other people wasted yours. And then let me finish. And then for you to sit up here in our face while we were in your live last night and heard what you said, and then you just tell Kappa you didn't say what we heard you say. You said it was a waste of time. Not that, oh, it probably is a waste of time. You came out here in front of these people and said it was a waste of time. But you were there, wasting time as well.
Yeah, you did.
You were there wasting people time as well because you didn't take it serious. But then you have the nerve to come out here in front of your people and rag on other people about being closed-minded. Sir, so were you. Because you felt certain people in there did not want to hear your voice. You were closed-minded, sir. So you need to look at yourself. Because the same thing you saying them other people did, so did you when you came in there. You didn't give your all. You didn't come in there with an open mind, because if you did, you would have seen it's 14 people in here. Only 5 have disrespected me. I'm going to give my all still, because these other ones, they ain't never did nothing to me. Let me give my all because it's bigger than me. But no, you didn't. But you so busy trying to point out other people that had closed minds, so did you. Look at yourself, sir, because you didn't help last night either. If it was a waste of time, you were part of the problem as well. And I'm gonna land my plane, and I'm gone.
Don't leave, Petty. We having dialogue. Don't leave. Don't leave. We haven't dialogue. I'm gone. Don't leave, Petty. We having dialogue. Don't leave. Don't leave. We haven't dialogue. She left. Steve. There's some things to think about, Slim. Not to beat you up or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But when you in line, you did say it was a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So basically what you're saying to me, all that prep, all that the agenda going back and forth on what needs to be on the agenda, reviewing the Robert's rules, you know what I'm saying, of order. All of that, I wasted all that background work, stuff you didn't know I was doing so that our meeting could run smoothly. You told me you came to the meeting saying I knew it was gonna be garbage, basically. And I came to the meeting saying, man, let's see where this can go.
I said the way that it was conducted was great.
I know.
See, he's still doing it. He's still doing it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I never said that the meeting was a waste of time. I never slammed anybody at the table. I don't feel as though people is
upset about not winning. I knew I wasn't worried about winning.
I don't think people have closed minds. I think people come with 14 different perspectives from their life and their walk. And so
Eddie,
What's up?
within those 14 perspectives,
it's the lies for me.
okay.
Now I just want to say this, Petty, and for everybody else, messy TikTok news on YouTube has the live from beginning to end of me starting off talking about him before he came to the live, me addressing him while we were on live, and then after he got off live. Petty, this man turned around and told me he wasn't giving me no money. I need to be profiting off of this. He thought that the idea was stolen from him. Forget the fact that all the other creators came up with it as well. That this idea was stolen from him. He's been doing it the past 8 months. He knew things weren't going to work because people came closed-minded. Yet he set up and told 200 people that he didn't trust 14. He over there now trying to explain himself to Kappa, but last night he didn't want to say anything to anybody. Turned around and told his followers how they were only worth $5.99 yesterday. But he's standing on big business this morning. That man is a fraud. That man is fake. That man is phony. That man does not stand on business. That man tries to emotionally manipulate. Because everything he's saying, now he got an excuse on why it didn't come out that way. I don't need anybody moderating for me. I don't need anybody asking Slim if he wants to sit down and talk. I'm not interested in talking. I'm going to continue dragging Slim until I'm tired. Because Slim tried it yesterday. Slim disrespected me the way he should have disrespected Diamond when she read off that $5 cash app. But Slim is so shallow, $5 mean a lot to him. That's why he charged them people $5 for his opinion yesterday on a meeting when he could have told 14 other people for free. He told them he didn't want to speak on that in front of them 14, but he spoke on it in front of 200 for $5.99. That man is scary. That man is fake. Please don't gift this page. This is not my page, y'all. Please don't gift this page. I appreciate it, though. This man is fake. He's phony, and he tries to use emotion to sway the crowd. He continued to try and divert the topic yesterday to Diamond and people hating on him and his fallout with Diamond, when in fact people were happy and stated that this is what this man deserved because he's so flip-floppy and he's turned on everybody who went up against Diamond.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you for the gifts. Please do not gift this page. This is not my page, guys. I'm just using it temporarily.
Thank you for the roses.
Turned around and did all of that. The people who were in the live yesterday, Petty, you know how reckless I talk to people. Please go and watch that video and you will see how very, very soft I was going on this man.
Yeah,
Never
I
called
was in
him out
there
his
for a
name.
little bit, but then I went to sleep because my baby daddy
Never
told me
called
to
this
tell
man
my
out his
ass to
name,
sleep.
Petty. Never talked to this man crazy. I asked him legitimate questions like, why did you come if you didn't think that this would work? If you didn't trust the 14 creators, why did you agree to still come? Well, I wanted to see what it's about. Well, why did you take up a position? Why did you ask for a position? And then to say that you didn't care, you got mad when Kappa was chosen over you. You were upset. You're sitting on a live, sitting down. You're not even looking in the live. You're playing whatever you're doing on your phone, whatever you're doing on your iPad. You talked so much stuff about people yesterday, but now today you want to switch it up like you didn't say that. The same way you set up on
Because
your
he
live and
was
talked about Diamond.
drinking. And that's what pissed me off. Because now you don't even remember what you said. Because you was drinking. And Kappa is trying to tell you, well, you know I was in the live. Like, I know what you said.
Yeah.
And he won't even take accountability for it.
And that's why I'm not letting up on him. Because he won't take accountability. That's exactly why I'm not taking up for him. Yeah. He's great. I'm not giving you nothing. But you the one on social media begging. These people ain't never seen my Cash App. But every other day, please, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscription. Can I get some? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You constantly on here begging. You had to beg these people for a ticket from California back to Houston to handle your legal troubles.
See, now Miss Nitra is over there. Is he even listening to? He not even on the screen no more. So, like, is you even listening? Is you even taking into account that these we trying to tell you that what you said is contradictory to what you did. You trying to call out other people for the same thing that you just admitted that you did, but because you use different language, oh, it ain't the same. You said these people came in with closed minds when they was talking about what they not gonna do. But then you just said you didn't speak up because there's people in there that have invalidated you before. That's the same thing. You came in with a closed mind saying that you was not going to talk, you was not going to speak, you was not going to take it serious because 3 or 4 people out of the whole group you've had a bad experience with and they didn't listen to you. Like the people that I talked to yesterday, they knew how tired I was. They knew I wanted to go to sleep. But guess what? I stayed up and I went to the meeting. Even after I wanted to leave after the hour because I was tired. When they voted to go ahead and extend, who stayed right there was me. So to know that you didn't even take it serious when I was there, when really I didn't want to be, I wanted to go to sleep. I was tired. And you playing while simultaneously calling out other people for playing. If he didn't want to be a part of it, if he didn't like the people that was in the group, he could have just said that and said, "You know what? I don't think it's going to work for me because I don't think my voice is going to be heard." He could have just said that from the beginning. But again, let's go back to the point of he was mad because somebody said that they were not going to do certain things. Well, sir, it sounds like you should have said it. I'd rather know, up front if somebody is not going to do something. Why? Because just the shit we in now. You said it was gonna be a waste of time. I already knew it was gonna be a waste of time. I wish I had known that before. Because I would have recommended that you not be there because you ain't serious. I don't have time to waste. If that was a waste, you wasted my time. Because that was 3 hours in total. 2 hours for the meeting. And 45 minutes trying to talk to you while you was drunk. So yeah, it was a waste of time. Because whatever you did say, them was minutes that we lost. And then for him to say, well, I didn't think it should have been. I said, when we vote, you need to stand on something. Because this is stupid as hell. It ain't even no true vote. People saying that, oh, it don't matter. Oh, it don't. Obviously, it does. It matters. So now you trying to say that you was against it. But when the vote was up, you said you didn't care either way. And guess what? They counted it as a yes to stream it. So now don't say I thought it was a bad idea from the beginning to stream it. You're a lie. Because your vote counted as yes. You didn't even take it serious enough to vote one way or the other.
But remember,
No.
Petty, he didn't want us to discuss any of this with the people last night. Yesterday, he wanted to run to his live where he could charge $5.99 to the people for his opinion. The live was free. He didn't care about that. But then it's going to be $5.99 to hear my opinion. And you're speaking to 200 people, but you couldn't speak to 14. Oh, because every time I say something, I get dragged. So why didn't you think them 200 would drag you? Because they were paying you? You didn't think one of them would screen record and send it to one of the 14 creators that you were too scary to say it in front of?
I'm
And
just.
did you really not care, or did you not care after you didn't win that position over Kappa? And did you think people were going to say they wanted somebody unbiased? Did you think they were going to choose you, who was biased in the Kev versus Omar, or who was biased in the AP versus Hope? People may not speak on your actions, but you're very much so biased. I had said something to you when I replayed the video on my live. You're biased. Nobody's going to choose you to be Sergeant of Arms, and you're biased, and you're scary, and you don't stand on business, and you lie, and you manipulate, and you gaslight, and you try to use emotion to sway people. No, we do not want you as Sergeant.
I don't know why he didn't say nothing to Tea Time. I don't know, because she sat up there and said, thank you for the cash. Okay, I'm sorry. That was baby daddy calling. Um, but yeah, he done that really got under my skin. And I mean, I guess I do know why, but it's really done got under my skin. Because now you acting like you didn't say stuff that you did. You're not taking accountability. You want it to be all about other people, but you keep trying to bring it back to you. Oh, it was my idea. Ain't nobody gave me no recognition. I be doing a lot of stuff around here. And then people come back and say, I done called out fallouts a lot of times. And people tell me I'm wrong. Then the people go and fall out. Nobody come back to me and say, oh, Slim, you said it. Like, what kind of shit is that? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, it was my idea because y'all didn't want to do nothing until I had my big blowout with Diamond. And like I told him last night, that's only important to you. The stuff that you talking about, it's important to you. It ain't important to me. Like, nobody ain't doing nothing because of you. Bitch, if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna be because of me. Me and Hobreaker just got into it. So if
All he does is lie, Petty, and
it was
try to
gonna be
manipulate.
based on me. I was
Yeah,
on the back screen. My child was on the back screen. I don't give a damn about you and Diamond. Let's just be real.
he think
Me
it's
coming
big to him,
into
so he
this,
think it's big
I'm
to
using
others.
my own example. I'm sorry, Trip. What you
It's
say?
big to him, so he think it's big to others. It affected him, so he think it affected everybody else the same way.
Well, it's not, because he fails to realize we all have the same experiences. That's why we all in the group together, because we've experienced it. Being on somebody's background, somebody going way, way low, lower than most of the time we would go. It ain't just you. I don't care nothing about what you and Diamond doing that $5 cash out. I got my own stuff.
Trip care about him and Diamond, and she keep bringing it up every chance she get. Shanae, go fix your braces and don't
Oh,
try me.
damn.
Go
Okay.
get your braces together, Shanae. The orthodontist is awaiting you. Your braces are ready. Worried about him and Diamond. Not worried about him, Diamond, or you. Your braces are
Just
ready.
because we talk about stuff, that don't mean we worried about it. We all on here to talk about stuff and what's going on, whether it be about the people that is around us in our immediate circle, or we talk about celebrity news, or we talk about whatever. We all here to talk about something. Just because we talk about it, that don't mean we care. That's crazy to me. He bringing all of this back around to him like he's something, like he the baby elephant that just was born. So we all rallying around him how they do. No.
Anybody is pressed about that. A 30-something-year-old man calling a woman 10 years his senior auntie and she won't even acknowledge him.
And guess what? I don't care. And I guess he failed to realize that. Like, I have my own experiences that I am here for. I'm not here for you and Diamond. I didn't sign up for you and Diamond. When they asked me about it, they told me the beginning premise. Guess what? My first thought was my own experiences. Not you. Not Diamond. It was me. And Chef over there telling him the same thing that I said last night. The same thing she said last night. The same thing Kappa just told him. The same thing Miss Nitra just told him. And watch he make an excuse. He's not going to take accountability. There's going to be an excuse because he don't see nothing wrong with what he did. But you just sat up here and single-handedly could have possibly thrown a monkey wrench in this whole thing. Because I'm about to the point of I don't even want to fool with it. Because this is absolutely stupid to me. While I'm sitting up here, like Kappa said, she was doing the graphics for the stuff, putting an agenda together. She went and bought the Zoom thing so everybody could get in. You ain't did shit but just show up. You ain't got no skin in the game. You didn't do shit but show up. Me, I'm trying to go through everybody's profile. Do they got an Instagram? Do they got whatever? How am I gonna get them the link? Then I got to go back and send the graphic, but then I got to figure out who got what. So maybe I can't even send the graphic. How am I gonna get it to them? Okay, the graphic have been updated. So shit, I got to go back and do like. I'm irritated to my soul. I'm irritated to my soul.
I'm sure, Petty, because he's a liar. And then he sat up there. Not only that, now you weren't even in the full entire live that I had with him, but you know for a fact that the parts that you heard, he was lying about, right or wrong.
Yeah, he was
You just heard
lying.
him sit up there and lie. Yeah,
I just heard him lie, say that he didn't say stuff that that he said.
yeah.
But guess what?
Not.
You don't remember because you was drunk.
But you have all this energy to talk to all these individuals now. Yesterday, though, you didn't want to say anything to them. But now you're open to talking to everybody. You'll talk to Kappa, you'll talk to Miss Nitra, you'll talk to Chef. But yesterday, what did he say to you, Petty?
In
The only
public
people I feel
on this
comfortable with is
page.
y'all two, and
That's
y'all two
on
the ones that
sub
fill in my
only.
room.
That's on sub only.
But did he not say yesterday, I feel comfortable talking to y'all two, and y'all, what's the coincidence? Y'all two fell in my room. If somebody else would have came up here, we'd have to have another conversation. And I was the only one down there in the comments. Then he said pressing him, and I only asked the man twice. But I guess it is pressing when you don't want to stand on business.
But if you asked though, and if he was talking about you, it shouldn't have had to be no pressing. He should have just said you.
He's scary though, so he don't do that. He moves a
But
completely different type of way.
everybody didn't know who he was talking about. But of course, we knew because we was in the group, and it was only two of y'all that stepped up and said, "There's some things that I'm not willing to do."
But the crazy part is, I said it. Chef pointed at the screen and agreed. Aunt Karen later said she agreed. Tea Time said that's right. So I'm confused. It was me, Tea Time, Chef, AK. So there were plenty
No,
of people
but I'm
that said,
saying y'all were the only two that literally spoke up and gave your reasons why and gave an explanation. The other people just agreed. They didn't talk the way y'all talk.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They just agreed. But y'all actually made a statement and said, this is not what I signed up for. I'm not willing to do that. And this is why.
And then he
Y'all
turns
was the
around and
only two that
says,
did it.
y'all talking about y'all not gonna protect the small time creators. Y'all don't care about them. So what about the small time creators? This is a game. I said, Slim, weren't you the same one that told Rose not to be upset and to go create their own group just yesterday? Now the energy is not there. Now you're all for the small time creators, but weren't you the same one going against Rose the other day when she wanted to be invited or when she wasn't invited?
Yeah, my allergies is acting up, Treese.
Yeah, he
It's,
want to blame everybody else. That victim mentality. Yeah, he upset with everybody. They were mad. They were hating. He had the nerve to say, "You hating because you got a problem with Diamond." I said, "Oh, Diamond is my enemy." I problem. No, not you. The comments. So why didn't you say y'all? Why are you saying you? You're not.
India, run to the store and get me a drink. Who drank my drink?
What drink?
Pepsi.
I ain't had no drink.
Somebody drank my Pepsi from last night.
But I'll go get.
Hurry up, because it's almost 11 o'clock.
I am still in the shower.
Okay, well, hurry
Not
up.
standing on business. Weakest link. That's why, and he will get no further respect from me. I don't need anybody to go over there and tell him, calm down, let's make a truce. I'm not making no truce. I'm addressing him online like he should have addressed that woman online when she got it, when she dogged him with his cheap $5 self. $5 to make her read a cash app on you. $5 make your auntie disrespect you and read a cash app, and $5 make you disrespect 14 others and come talk about them to 200 people like it ain't gonna get back to them. Yeah, bye, Slim.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's different when it comes from the inside, right? Like them people could have said whatever they wanted to say yesterday, but it's different when it comes from the inside. Anybody could have said that ain't gonna work. I don't even know why they doing anything. It ain't gonna never work. But when it comes from the inside, it hits different.
You got money in your car?
Uh, yeah, somewhere. That $40 from yesterday, it's in there somewhere. It hits different when it comes from the inside. And him doing that came from the inside. So now it's the narrative. See, I told y'all, even Slim said it was a waste of time. And he was there. He was a part of the initial group. And he said that it was a waste of time. So y'all already know what it is. Causing people not to have faith in what could be. This was only the first damn meeting.
And I said that plenty of times yesterday in the comments, Petty, while you and Chef were on the panel. I said, Slim, give it time. We spent 30 minutes just working on technology. At least give it a chance to work. No, no, because when I see people come to the meeting closed-minded, I say myself, oh, I know they ain't going to work. How you coming in the meeting talking about what you
But
not going to do?
but
Now, he
listen.
was talking all of this before I said what exactly took place. He was talking all this. That's what made me say, well, what did somebody say? Whole time I'm not knowing he talking about me saying I'm not defending small creators. And
But
I'm not.
here's
I'm
the
not defending
thing though,
anybody.
Trip. He was already checked out before y'all even said that. He was already joking before y'all even said that. He cannot blame that on that. Y'all said that at the end. So what about the whole hour and a half before that? When
That's
you
why I
were
asked this
not taking
coward
it serious.
specifically.
You can't blame that on those statements that happened at the end of the meeting.
And that is why I asked that coward specifically. What was said? Because he was making innuendos. He was over there sidestepping it. When people already say things they not agreeing with, that too much. Now that I think about it, who else in the live said it before besides me? Who else? Somebody else may have said it after. Who else? I was the first to say it. So who else are you talking about? You got all this indirect smoke with people. And then he turned around yesterday when I went in his live. I typed Slim speak because you know to read it out loud. I've been coming in his lives the past 2 days. I think he don't even say nothing. Then normally he'd be like, "Hey, Trip." He didn't even say anything. This was before the meeting. So at the meeting, I'm like, okay, then maybe he really felt some way when people didn't vote for him. But he got the nerve to get upset about that. And you said earlier, Slim speak. Yeah, but I wasn't talking about Slim speak on the topic. PettyRo and Chef weren't even in there yet. I was saying Slim speak.
Uh-oh, she must got a call. Hold on, y'all. I think she got a call. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, he was already checked out before they made them statements because that was at the end of the Zoom. So, but again, it don't matter because he's not gonna take responsibility. I have yet to hear him say, "You know what, Petty, you was right. I came in with the same mindset that I'm complaining about them having because I wasn't open-minded. Because I thought that people were not going to value my voice." There's a video on my page. Look at my page. I tell you exactly where I got them from and exactly how you can go find them. I posted a video about the pants yesterday. And y'all make sure y'all go tag Fashion Nova in that video. I'm trying to get a brand deal. Go tag Fashion Nova. Maybe they give me a brand deal. Oh, that medicine ain't working. I'm gonna have to take something else. You already ordered yours? What's up, y'all? Don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing against Slim. Ain't no hard feelings. But you best believe I'm pissed off. I am. Because I wasted time. I did waste time yesterday. I wasted time in his live trying to make sure he felt validated because he had the point of, I feel like nobody was going to listen to me. I spent my time and my words trying to make him feel like he's important, just as important as everybody else.
There was no need to, Petty, because he was still going to lie and twist it to whatever his sick fantasy is. Just like he sat up there and told the people, she's trying to get me to crash out. She want to see me crash out. She want to see me crash out. I don't know what you're over there drinking, you alcoholic E&J sipper.
Wow.
I have no idea what you're over there drinking. So for you to be sitting up talking about somebody's waiting for you to crash out, the comments all said, Slim, she never said that. Where are you getting that from? Oh, well, because somebody told me to drop him because he was drinking. I'm glad he exposed himself to me and to his subscribers who he think is only worth $5.99. And that's why your auntie, you play social media auntie, you who keep trying to create the parasocial relationships on social media, you want Diamond to be your aunt, you want Kev to be your uncle. Go find some real family on social media. Go find some real family in real life. Let's try that.
Hold on, Trip. Hold on, Mrs. Before y'all say anything else, because I didn't come up for the drama. Petty, do not take nothing else. It's going to have the opposite effect. I did that bullshit last week.
because the first pill I took for my allergies was not working, and I took something else within like an hour, and that shit, my nose was completely stopped up. It had the exact opposite effect. I couldn't breathe for hours. Don't do it. Wait 4 hours from
Okay.
from whatever the last thing you took, and I had to interrupt because I wanted to say something before you put something in your mouth and been suffering
Okay.
later. So I'm gonna drop. That's all I came up for.
Okay, thank you. Cause I sure was about to take something else.
Hey, Petty, have y'all thought about that? Everybody for him did not come to the table that he wanted to make amends with, and so that was a big issue for him. And so he, the person that he really wanted to make amends with was not at the table, and that was probably kind of hurtful for him. And so maybe that was the
But the
biggest
thing
issue for
is,
him.
it wasn't about him. If he wanted to make amends, that's not what this
Absolutely.
group was about. It wasn't a come to the table so we can hash everything out. That's not what it was. If he needed to make amends, he could have did like Miss Nitra said. She said, I'm gonna see if so and so can mediate between me and so before the meeting, so we don't carry this into the meeting. Rose is not
Right.
in the queue, y'all. I don't see her.
But another thing is that as Black people, one thing about it is that if we, it don't take much to just unite, and unite means just don't talk about shit eh, on platforms where other people can hear it. We have to talk about it on the back end. If either you are a part of the problem or you part of the solution, and being part of the solution is not letting anybody hear you talk about another creator. Period. That's unite. That's being able to unite. And so, and that's what we need on this app is we need some more unity, right? And if we don't show by example, then we are part of the problem.
Well,
No matter who it is.
good morning, saints, sluts, and sinners, and
Oh,
everything in between. Good morning. Good
I
good
morning.
know you
morning.
like Jose.
Good morning. I hope y'all thank God for waking y'all up this morning. I hope that your coochie working and your dick stand up. Amen.
Oh, gee.
So I so there's a reason why, people who are a part of community gather in certain council meetings and they ask questions, right? There's a reason for why people ask questions, because we want to avoid situations such as these. There's a reason why people explicitly me, I'll just say me. There's a reason why I asked, what are the qualifications of individuals who are supposed to be on said council, and what exactly do they bring to the table? Because here we have a man who thinks that this whole thing is centered around him and motherfucking Gemstone and his beef with her. And that has nothing to do with the fact that the conglomerate of individuals who sit over here are looking or striving for better. So it's very interesting to me that when people are explicitly telling you that this man is not who you think that he is, and he's showing you, and then you turn around and become one of his motherfucking victims in real time. And Trip, I'm so sorry. Cause I definitely sat there, and I know I hit you with a curveball the other day when you sat in my live and I started explaining who he was to you. And I know I hit you with a curveball. However, I actually fuck with you. So I know I gave you a lot of information, but it was so that you could understand what the hell you was dealing with. And all the while, he did exactly what I said he was going to do. You play victim. You say that everybody is against you. You go look for sympathy gifts. You go look for somebody to feel sorry for you. It's woe is me. And now you want to get off the app. Now you want to cry and say that you going to get off and you going to say goodbye to everybody. And you know you going to just take all your money off the app and nobody care about you and you don't know who you could trust. And the same person that's going hard for you, you disrespect. The same person who, if nobody else was defending you, Trip was out here hard body defending him. And he sat up here and played all in her face. You think that nigga got loyalty? He don't. The only thing that's loyal to him or he's loyal to is the money. Where the money reside, where the money reside. And as long as there's a black woman that's gonna sit in his room and coddle his behavior, he will always sit up here and act like he give a fuck about you, as long as he knows that you can provide some means of monetization towards him. While he sat there drunk as hell, a drunk man tells no tales. He sat there and told you that everything was centered around the money that he's trying to make off each and every individual. He told the people who gift him the most, who sat in that room, it's about the money. It's about the money, not about the conglomerate of individuals who want to come together and be better, not the people that's striving for more. No, it's about the money. The only thing that he cares about is the money. And as long as you helping him make some type of
I didn't
money,
hear that part. I must have had naps.
baby,
So he
I
said
got the
what?
whole recording because I said I know full well it's gonna be some women that's gonna go in that room and coddle him and start speaking some scriptures out of the New King James Version and try to speak quote unquote life into a man who's sitting here playing in your face. And I find it hard to believe that he was as drunk as he said that he was, because that nigga was still looking at numbers in the midst of him being supposedly quote unquote intoxicated and ain't gonna be able to remember what the hell he said the next day. Y'all play all this performative ass behavior, y'all play into this behavior, and y'all turn around and want to be sad and hurt and feel away when a nigga been showing you who he was because he did it to other people. What made you think that you was special?
But my thing is this, Rose, if this is not about Slim and we centering Slim, why are we centering him right now? Like,
While
I
Slim is
don't get it.
centering himself, and the fact that Kevin is also centering himself is because they both have something in common, and I'm gonna motherfucking say it. They got some DV shit in fucking common as to why he ran over there to Kevin, so Kevin could distract the people from the fact of his DV situation and focus more on the fact that he supposedly was a victim to motherfucking Gemstone. That's why he sat over there. That's why he was trying to get some type of support from them people over there, because he wanted somebody that was gonna be in his motherfucking corner and wasn't gonna let nobody motherfucking attack him for the weird ass shit that he did to black women. That's why he sat over there. He needed somebody, somewhere, something that was gonna help him provide some type of money. Something that was going to give him something substantial for him to walk away with. And he realizing that it's not going the way that it's supposed to go. What he thought was going to happen is he thought he was going to make $1,000 last night while he cried on social media and begged for mercy and begged for somebody to give a fuck about him. That's what he thought was going to happen. It didn't work that way. He thought he was going to get up on the daily like how Diamond went over there and cried and got up on the motherfucking daily. Shout out to Diamond for hitting the motherfucking daily as a black woman. It don't negate the fact that behind sympathy gifts, she was able to hit that motherfucking daily, #1 on the daily. He thought he was going to do the same thing because he thought that he made Diamond. He thought that he showed her the ropes. He thought that he was gonna do the shit that she do. You sit here competing with a woman. And then you sat up here, and instead of you being the victim that you quote unquote supposedly was, you sat up there and let your arrogance get the best, and you started speaking on conversations that y'all had on the back end. Slim, you know what make people different from your situation? Your ass really decided to screenshot messages and post it, my nigga. Nobody else who beefed with that lady screenshotted motherfucking messages and posted it on social media, not even $2. But you did, and you was the most quote unquote loyal nigga to her. Let's really talk about it. And you talking about snakes and shit like that. It be the motherfucker that hates you the most that be the closest to you. And you showed it time and time again. You sat close as fuck to her. And you was the main nigga who was willing to air out her dirty fucking laundry, my nigga. And the people who actively be on her helmet ain't even posting motherfucking messages. But you did. Because you said that you was an asset to who? Let's talk about it. Because I ain't sitting here trying to be the people's champ like he claimed that I was. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Baby, my third eye is wide the fuck open. Bitch, my discernment tells me exactly who the fuck a motherfucker is. If you sit up on social media app and you say that your ass is a victim, why the fuck is you talking about somebody else's pockets who could have supposedly been gifting you? My nigga, the support don't stop. The support don't stop. If a motherfucker fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you regardless. Why you calling out your quote unquote heavy hitters and other people's broadcasts because you don't have your own?
Hold on, Rose, can I say something real quick to you?
Theory.
Wait a minute, let's do a commercial break. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, gift your favorite creator that's up here, gift the panel, whatever the shit is they be saying.
Let me, Petty, okay, go ahead. Petty, I wanted to say this. The other day, Rose is no lie. I came in Rose's live. She was telling me why she fell out with Diamond. She switched it to Slim. Rose, did I not play so even medium? Sent them to live, allowed y'all to talk, and removed myself. Came over to my live. Both of y'all got to argue and allowed both of y'all up. Didn't show favoritism the entire time the woman told me the story. I said, I understand what you're saying. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling him a liar. I don't think he said that. But if he did, I'm open to that. I didn't call the woman a liar. Didn't try the woman, right? And she can testify to the fact. Was going hard. I said, hold on now. I don't want to put a jacket on him if he really didn't do anything. I'm not that person. But then you turn around, you got less respect for me than you got for Diamond, and Diamond read a message about you. This your so-called auntie that you protect on the internet, she read a message for you for $5. I still don't think it's right. I still think it's foul. But then he talking about people, they were waiting for this moment. They were surprised. I said they were not surprised. People were waiting for this moment to say, boom, now she finally got you. They were surprised that you were surprised. Nobody thought that you were not deserving of the treatment you got from Diamond. And you keep thinking everybody is pressed, sad, or embarrassed about it. You're the only one that needs to be embarrassed. He's like, I'm not sending you no money. Yo, pro E&J drinking ass. Why would I be upset that you're not sending me $5? And you thought you was flexing your muscle by sending James 50. James said, brother, I got problems that money cannot solve. Thank you for the money, but real talk, I can send it back to you. No, I sent James a 50 ball if anybody want to match it. Get your poor ass out of here. You always trying to talk about money. But you got the nerve to be the poorest one. You're not only financially broke, you're broke in spirit. Let that sink in.
In spirit.
Broken spirit.
But Trip, you do have to remember that Diamond has brought him out of a bad spot a lot of times. I've been rocking on this app for 3 years.
Everybody in their
and I
mama.
watch everything. I
Everybody
don't
and
go
they mama
live and do
coddle
all
him.
this extra shit, but I watch everything. And that woman has brought him out of sinking sand a lot of times, right? And so we have to put the good with the bad, right? But she has brought him out of sinking sand a lot of times. So, and I'm not gonna lie on her. She done that for him.
Thank y'all for the gifts. I just want to say this because my thing is this, right? I know people gonna say, "Well, Rose just over here because she just hates Slim and da 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 da." One thing about me, I don't hate nobody. That's how your blessings get blocked because you hating on people. I'm very fair. Whether I like him or not, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And even if me not liking him or me having my own sentiments about the shit that he do and move, I still said that what the fuck she did reading that $5 message was wrong as the fuck. Multiple times and multiple broadcasts. So much so that he said, oh, Rose must love me or something. Nah, nigga, it's just I know when something is right and when something is wrong. My feelings don't get involved. I'm not an emotional woman where I can't think clearly and logically put things into perspective. At the end of the day, you thought that you was special. You wasn't. Your feelings is hurt. It triggered you so much that you reverted back into a childlike state where it reminded you of the fact that your mama wasn't there for you. You know how much this nigga compared this woman to his mother. Compared other women who have really struck a nerve to his baby mother and other individuals. These parasocial relationships is killing y'all. You done got so consumed with this social media shit that you can't differentiate what is real from what is a motherfucking facade. You done got way beside yourself, sir. And that drink, that alcohol ain't gonna be able to save you. You are drowning yourself in your sorrows and your misery in alcohol. And you looking to other black women who you really don't really care for to come save you. Because you looking for that for your mama. Your mama didn't give you that. So all these older women come into the forefront and they come and they try to support you and they try to speak life into you. And all these women want to be your sister and your auntie and your mama and all this shit. Because they see that you're lacking something. But the problem is, these same women coddling you, they cannot fix what's broken internally, sir. Your spirit and your soul is rotting. And the only way that you will be able to get about that is for you to acknowledge the shit that you got going on internally. Which means you got to detach yourself from the things that serve you no justice. You are of the world, nigga. And that's why your soul can't motherfucking rest, my nigga. That's why your ass can't sleep at night. It's a whole lot of shit that's going on with you spiritually, bro. You got a whole lot of spiritual battles that you battling. You repeat the same shit to other motherfuckers. Why the fuck are y'all going to a man who needs motherfucking help his goddamn self and y'all seeking advice from him? And he actively tell y'all that he going through the same shit. So why the fuck y'all looking to him? Y'all crabs in a motherfucking barrel. All y'all niggas is sinking trying to swim. And this nigga sitting here acting like he the biggest motherfucker. You are the biggest sinker, sir. And you bring all black woman down with you. And I don't like that for y'all. And then when somebody say something, oh, is she just hate men? Oh, she just not. I'm for the black fucking woman first. I'm pro-woman. I believe that the black woman is God in real time, bitch. Don't get me started on my hotep shit, because I'll show you better than I can tell you.
Oh, we don't like the hotep and the motep over here. We got a bad experience with it.
Baby.
We don't like the motep and the hotel. We had a bad experience.
Well,
so,
shit,
yeah.
I ain't them. I ain't them. All I'm saying is the black woman proves herself every single time that she can take you up out of the foolishness that you've been in, and y'all sit up here and disrespect the same black woman that done helped you, that done fueled you, that done gave you life. How the fuck do Trip sit up here and real deal in real time defend you, sir? Help you get up out the shit that you feeling and shit like that, and you turn around and disrespect the one motherfucker who was real life going to bat for you, actively preemptively said I fuck with him. Bitch, a bitch ain't gonna check me behind the fact that I fuck with Slim. I'm standing on business behind Slim, and then you turn around and disrespect the same motherfucker. Be the fuck for real. And we stand back just watching.
You know what? I have come up here and realized that I don't have anything good to add because Rose has said it all. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook, and yeah.
Alhamdulillah,
you silly.
Alhamdulillah, bitch. I'm on time. Cause I'm sitting here watching. And y'all, and like it's crazy to me that y'all don't see it. And y'all sit in his room and y'all don't see it. So I just want to know, for the women who sit in his room, why y'all coddling his behavior? Is it because you wish that your son would listen to you, or you wish that your baby daddy or your husband or whoever the fuck that you slept with or been with or hurt your feelings? Are you interchanging these men with Slim? What is it? Do you see something in him that you saw in your kids? I'm just trying to understand. Because how do you see a man at his big age do the shit that he do, and y'all sit up here and coddle his behavior?
Tap screen, share the live, gift the panel. Tap screen, share the live.
I just want to know. I listened to y'all have a whole meeting yesterday, and this nigga didn't listen to shit. He had no solid thought of his own. I watched him fly into everybody's motherfucking room, listen to the comments, see what the fuck the comments was saying, and then he gathered a thought off of everybody's comments, and then he decided to say some shit on the goddamn panel. This man didn't have a single thought of his own the entire conversation. And he sat up there and couldn't even answer simple questions like, do y'all want to extend time or do y'all want to stay? He couldn't even answer that. And y'all sitting up here telling me that this nigga is supposed to be the people's champ. He's supposed to be the nigga that's going to speak for the conglomerate. You didn't get chosen, nigga, because you ain't one. You ain't that nigga. You didn't get chosen.
Rose,
You thought was your friend.
when do we stop dragging each other, though? When do we stop dragging one another? When do we have some unity? When do we start loving one another and stop dragging each other and treating each other like shit? When do we stop that shit? When do we stop all this? When you see a person hurting and you keep dragging them, we see these people are suffering. They are suffering. They suffering, Rose. What do we do? How do we take care of that?
Well, how about this? Okay, this what we do, right? Y'all listening? Come close. Shh, come close. Y'all can hear me. Come close. This what we do. Stop fucking coddling them fuck ass niggas. That's what you do.
I don't coddle nobody, I don't do that.
Hellfire of which they was motherfucking born from, nigga. That's what the fuck we do. Stop coddling the fucking behavior. I'm not your goddamn therapist, and I'm not your motherfucking counselor, nigga. I'm not gonna sit up here and reward bad behavior with gifts that don't make sense, and I don't reward fish for fucking swimming. Y'all like to reward fish for swimming. That's their job, to fucking swim. That's what they was put on the earth to do, to swim and to eat the bullshit off the motherfucking flow of the goddamn ocean. I'm not here to coddle motherfucking leeches. I'm not doing it. Y'all put y'all energy into all these leech ass niggas and wonder why the fuck y'all can't keep a good man. What the fuck?
Oh, wait a minute. Now for this, now like most.
Hold on. We got a moderator. Take a break.
Okay. Protect your page. This is exactly what you all said you didn't want. For however everybody feels, we're doing exactly what we are all saying we didn't want. You don't like Slim? Just take it to your platform and scream about it, Petty. I just think it's not a good look for you to allow it. If this is what you all say that you all want to do, you can't control other people, but you can control your panel, and it's just not a good look.
That part.
So I can tell you how to run your panel, but it does not sit well.
Well, I mean,
the like, the dislike. If you don't like them, scream in your panel and say that you don't like
Well, the
them.
reality is, I can say it calmly.
Scream in your panel and say that you dislike him. My suggestion would be that.
But this is not your panel. This is Petty's panel.
Make you feel better. I can.
And so again, that's why I was.
But this is not your panel. This is Petty's panel.
That's why I was
talking
for
real.
To Petty.
You and mine, that's cool. But the reality is, Petty would have checked us if she didn't like it.
That is why I was talking to.
Yeah, Petty would have checked it if she didn't like it.
Okay, hold on.
I don't recall addressing anyone in the panel. I said Petty. Let's be clear.
And we're clear that you're talking.
Okay, so I was
you.
Okay.
Hold on. Just hold on.
My conversation is with
I
the
get
folk.
it.
because this is what they said as the group of people that got together said that this is not what they want to see. So therefore, as the host and as the person that's saying that this is not what they want to see, I would, as I can have my own opinion, say that it's not a good look. It does not sit well with what you're saying that you want to represent. And everybody has their own 1,000 people. They go live on their own panel, right?
Brit, hold on, Tasha. Hold on. Brit Nakia. I do holler, but I holler on my own page. So yeah, I do what I want to do on my own page. And if I holler on somebody else's page, if they tell me don't holler, then I ain't gonna holler. Okay. Now I see every hold on. I see everybody's point. I see what Rose is saying. What she is saying is that she said this. In certain points that she said when she talked to Trip has came to fruition. I get that. Is she sprinkling a little razzle dazzle to let us know that she don't fool with Slim? Absolutely. She got some razzle dazzle. But some of the stuff that she's saying, she's not lying. Okay? I also hear what Tasha is saying because I done got 3 violations today already. Protect your page. It is getting a little hot. I understand both sides, and both of them are right. 2 things can be true at the same time. Yes, razzle dazzle. 2 things can be true at the same time. They both right. They both right in what they saying. Tasha saying scale it back. That if it's gonna be that personal, take it to your own page because that is kind of what the group was supposed to be about. Getting so personal. Okay? That's one of the things that was talked about in the beginning. Getting so personal. Has Rose gotten personal? Yes, that's the razzle dazzle. But also, in the other things that she said, she wasn't lying. She's making the comparison of, I told y'all these things and nobody saw it. Now you see it. Okay? They both is on the same thing. They both tell the truth. Okay? So tap the screen, share the live, give the panel. Rose, scale back a little bit. If you don't want to scale back a little bit, I understand.
No,
I
I'll
do
scale back because
understand.
you said it out your mouth, Petty. I respect you. I don't know her respectfully. It ain't no
Scroll,
disrespect to you.
yeah, scroll back
I'll
a
bring it from a
little
10
bit
to an 8.5.
and
That's
not
cool.
do so much razzle dazzle.
I am a
And
passionate person though. I'm Jamaican.
I,
I can't
I
help it.
I know, I
And
can get like that
you
too.
are absolutely
I
right.
I get it.
But
Petty,
what is the solution?
can I
What's the
also say
solution?
something, Petty? So this morning when I was going off on Bigo, you were actually streaming my live, and I have no problem with that. But I feel like if my live is being streamed and I'm talking about it over there, it's okay for my voice to be heard, and I'm not directly having a conversation with Petty. And I talk far worse on Bingo because they don't have restrictions on what I'm saying. She
Right.
played that, and y'all didn't have an issue with that, but you have an
But
issue with
that's
me
where I got the
myself coming
violations
up and
at.
saying something.
And we
See,
did leave
but
from
I
your
ain't say
live and went to
nothing that was.
Slim.
I ain't gonna
Hold
hold you.
on, hold on. Let me respond to Trip right quick. That's where I got the violations at, Trip. All 3 of them from playing your live, and then we left your live and went to listen to Slim when he went live.
Okay, I know. I'm referring to that for Tashi and for Mrs. Not Like Mo. She like, well, what can be done now? What can be done now? Allow people to voice their grievances is what can be done now.
I
And if you
mean,
don't like it, your
yeah.
page can be done now.
I mean, because that's what everybody doing.
It's over
That
there
that
going
is
hard for you
what we're
and letting him
doing.
know what he did
Because
wrong to you.
at
She
this
going
point,
in for you, baby.
Slim is over there airing his grievances. That's how we got to where we at now. Because he decided to go live and air his grievances instead of talking to the people that were in the group. That is exactly why we're here now. So then one can't say, oh, like he was telling Trip, oh, well, you could have talked to me on the back end. Why? You didn't want to have this conversation on the back end. You came to the forefront on your live and told all of these people, whether they was on sub only, whether they was watching from the hallways or whatever, You told these people all of these issues you have, but then you want to discuss it on the back end now when somebody got a rebuttal. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how social media works.
Can I tell you something petty? I'm
Go ahead.
wow, right. I hope this tone makes y'all feel a little better. I've been working on it for about 6 months now. So the reason for why stop laughing, Petty. I've been working on my tone. They said my tone is abrasive and it scared them and they feel like they being attacked. So
Yeah, they said you scared a while ago, girl. You told them to come close. Then you hollered in their eardrum, girl.
yeah.
They
I need them
probably
to
came
feel it.
close for real. They probably did.
Okay. Y'all can come close. I'm not gonna yell. Okay, look. So the reason for why I'm noticing that there's inconsistencies in what Slim is doing is because this is exactly what him and Kevin wanted. They don't like the fact that people are going to air out the dirty laundry that is made publicly. So what they do is they try to bring quote unquote big influencers and broadcasters together, and that way people respectfully like your mod will come up and say, this is what we were talking about, this is what we don't want to happen, don't go too personal, don't talk about, because if I speak to the personal, then it's going to show you exactly who they are. So
Wait a
if
minute.
I
So
say,
let me
Quote me
ask this
correctly, because
question.
I didn't say anything about personal. I said if you're going to be personal, do it on your page,
that's
because
still
this is
speaking,
what the coalition was coming together.
yeah,
I
you're
believe that
proving,
everybody outside
you're
of
proving my
this not
point.
like it was part of it, so
You're
or
proving
wanted to
my
be
point.
part of it. So therefore, you all had the same thought process. So
You're
why? How does it change after 24
you,
hours?
you're
Wait a
proving
minute.
my
Let me
point.
ask a question. Hold on, cause I got a question. Cause I was gonna ask a while ago, but then y'all made me forget. So, is you saying this is a scheme set up by Todd to come to us with the bullshit? So what I'm asking is, you said something about diverting attention from something else that had happened.
Correct.
So I don't know about that, because this is a real valid issue
Mm-hmm.
that we're having, though,
Yeah.
because like I was saying earlier, everybody in the group has had issues with people going up on the back screen. Of course, I did it yesterday, so it is what it is. I put the man up on the back screen yesterday, but I did not go low. I kept it on surface level. We still had a good cackle. He still got a good read. He was able to laugh about it, so it didn't go that low. I kept it surface level, but I still got my point across. Don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
So we've all had that experience. So I guess to me, I didn't see it as anything of
Yeah, because
anybody was
you
doing
don't
it
go as
just
low.
for them.
Because you don't go as low. Yes, all of y'all may have had somebody on your backdrop, and all the people that are associated with this group of individuals, y'all may have or haven't put each other on y'all backdrops. However, y'all may not, some people may not have had certain things aired out that would potentially ruin their money though. Some of y'all haven't had that. So if I have certain grievances on my record, such as DV, and the main group of individuals who are going to support me are black women on this app, is going to fuck up my bag. So how about we just stop putting backdrops up and we stop going so quote unquote low, because what one deems to be low, another doesn't deem to be low.
That's true. And that is what we were, that's one thing that we're going to talk about. That's one thing that was added to the agenda to talk about, is because it's kind of subjective, right? On what I consider too low, Tashi might not consider as low. So that's one of the things that was brought up that we do need to talk about, and do like a grand scale of, okay, talking about people's sicknesses, that's too low. Talking about people's kids, that's too low. Now, if we compile a list, again, it's only a suggestion because we can't run other people's platforms. But if you get the list, you see what it is, certain people are agreeing to it, and then if somebody decides not to agree to it, then you can't come back and say, oh, somebody picking on me, somebody doing this. You can't cry and complain, because we set out a suggestion. on how to keep it clean to where it's not so much harm being done and you didn't want to go by it. So now you just got to deal with whatever you've done. At
My
this point, it's not about controlling anybody's platform.
But it
It's
is though,
trying to
because he
get.
said it. He said it
Can I
last
jump
night,
in?
Petty.
Can I jump in, please? Can I
Go
jump
ahead,
in?
Kappa.
Petty, we're calling a special quorum, and I'm going to send you the
Bitch,
link.
what's a quorum?
So Chef Foxy and Miss Nitra and I was over at Slim Live, and we talked to him about certain issues that need to be brought to the table privately amongst the people that was there. And we're asking that you and Trip, because we need to hear people out without all the interference. A special quorum is a special meeting. It will not be Zoomed. It will not be broadcasted. It's going to be private, and we are going to talk to each other. I came over here to ask you and Trip if y'all would, off strength, come back to the table so we can talk about this stuff that's going on. And yes, we did tell Slim what he did was not appropriate. So let's start with that, okay? I did not agree with what he did. We talked to him, and we explained, dude, you sat at the table and you came out of that meeting and you said blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I'm asking you to give it a chance. It's a special quorum. The people with grievances is going to talk to each other, and the rest of us will be on mute.
Go
What?
ahead, Petty. Go
Invite
ahead.
Ain't nobody coddled him. Y'all stop. See, and that's the problem. This is the problem right here. This is what I see. Some black powerful people came together and they said, no, nobody else extra is coming, Aunt Karen. Some black powerful people came together and we said we want to meet a goal. And every last one of y'all that want to see black people fail because y'all got y'all own agendas, y'all rooting for the failure. However, the more you tell me I can't do it, the more I'm going to do it. Okay? Now, if I didn't sit there and do all this work and ask a black woman, a black man to head this up so that we could try to make it a better environment for all of us, for you guys to tell me that I'm gonna fail. So if you think I'm gonna fail, go on ahead and hit the block button, but bitch, watch me do it. Watch me do it. And I'll do it with or without whoever at the table. If you don't want your seat at the table, give it up so we can get somebody there that's wanting to see black people win.
Kappa,
14 black bodies at that table, and all y'all sitting here betting against them.
Kappa, that man said that y'all failed, not
Period.
us.
Hold
That
on.
man
I,
went
I
live and
just got
said
a
that y'all
question.
failed.
Hold on.
Period.
I just have a question. Is Slim going to be there?
That's the main topic. Now have your booty in there,
He-
please.
no, you better message me. I need a yes or no answer. You can message me
That's
on
the
back
main
end.
topic. Yes, he's going to be there.
I don't
Yes.
want. I message you, Kappa.
And the problem with this is that, see, I don't even know how the slaves made it out of slavery, because of what I'm looking at right now. This is embarrassing. This right here is embarrassing.
Par Kappa.
We can't even talk to each other. We can't even talk to each other. All the naysayers, everybody that got their own agenda, is sitting here expecting to have a voice. You got a voice. You can do exactly what we're doing. We want you to do it. We want you to do it.
You have
So
a
why
point.
try to tear up what the hell we doing? I don't get that. If I'm not doing it, I don't own a food truck. Why would I go try to tear up somebody's food truck? They trying to do something.
But listen, I know y'all getting ready to have a meeting. I don't know what time it is, but let me just say this. I said this a minute ago. Number one, that's exactly why I said it should not have been streamed. Okay? That's number one. And then for people to want it to be streamed or to say that they didn't care is asinine. Because now it's like people are complaining about it being streamed, but you agreed. Number two, you brought the shit out here in front of everybody. It does not matter if it was sub only or not. The same way people are streaming my live, we've streamed other people's lives. It only take one person that subbed for it to get out to everybody else. You took it from a small, intimate group where you could have aired your grievances and we could have settled this shit last night. But instead, yeah, you can. But instead, you come to the platform, to your platform, and you air out everything. In my opinion, at this point, there's nothing to go into a qualm or whatever you said and have a meeting because you already done aired the shit. Now you want to go in private and talk about it. When the shit comes from the inside, it hits different, Kappa. It hits
Let me
different.
clear
It
that
don't
up.
matter what everybody else was already saying. They could say whatever they wanted to say. Oh, it's going to fail. It's only going to last 24 hours. It does not matter. But when it comes from somebody that had a seat at the table, that comes on here and specifically said it was a waste of time, it's not going to work, and I no longer going to be a part of it, they can figure this shit out without me. I'm not sitting at the table with you no more because you just told me and everybody else that you ain't got shit to do with shit no more because we've already failed. I can't sit at the table with you no more.
So let me clear that up. The question was posed, would you be willing to discuss it? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Would you be willing to discuss it? We ain't so far gone that we're not willing to discuss stuff with people. A discussion needs to occur. But however, I can't control what anybody else do. I just know that at the end of the day, I put my vote in for a black
Hold
woman
on,
and a
wait a
black
minute.
man.
I'm okay. I'm finna drop everybody that wasn't at the table. Or you can drop yourself. If you wasn't at the table at the thing, please drop or I'ma drop you.
I asked a black man and a black woman and 14 other black people to come into this meeting with the, you know, me and you was talking on the back end, getting everything organized.
Right.
I'm not going to set y'all up for failure. I don't
Right.
lose. I don't quit. I don't know. We're going to make this work. And if this chemistry set that we got in front of us don't work, then we're going to go out and we're going to find the ways to make it work. We're going to find the people that got the ideas to make it work. We can make this work if we stop beating each other up. Two, hear each other. Petty, I hear you. I know you frustrated. I know you angry. And you got a right to be. Trip, I know you frustrated. I know you angry. And you got a right to be. Yes, everybody was upset. Yes, when people came out of the meeting and started slamming, I told Slim, I said, man, this is our reputations on this. This is our name on this. He kind of understand a little bit more why people are upset because we didn't even give it a chance. We went from nothing to something, and TikTok stood still to watch all of us do this. We can't sit here and tell our supporters, hey, I made y'all do all this extra stuff. Silent, I made you take all the notes, do all the voting and all of that just to say, you know what, I can't get along with other black people enough to make a point, to make a goal, to get to the topic. We ain't even got to the meat of the problem yet, and we already fighting. We gotta put our egos to the side. We gotta understand everybody got feelings. Now let me tell you what I told Slim, and they was like, you wrong. Slim been getting mistreated by black women for a long time. Before this app, in person, the baby my all that, and I'm not talking that man business because he put this out there. And then you got a whole bunch of strong-willed black women in a meeting. Of course, he's gonna be a little taken back to speak on certain things. Nobody wants to sit in a meeting and feel like they the dumb one. No one wants to sit in a meeting and bring up an ideal and everybody blow them off. But I told Slim, I said, man, one person, one vote. That's why that's set up that way. So we all have an equal voice. Trip is valid. She's valid for being upset. Yes, she is. Because we came out of that meeting, the next thing we know, boom, it's lives about how jacked up we are. That's Trip's name on that. And Trip don't play about Trip name at the end of the day. So I understand and I see it. But then I understand what Slim's thinking. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. They're gonna roll over what I'm saying. They're gonna blow me off. I might not be the most educated at the table. I might not be the most of this, the most of that. They're gonna blow me off. So he came in like, well, they ain't gonna listen to me anyway. Look at who's there. You got business owner after business owner, people with master's degrees, people working on their PhD. You got so much going on. He just had a moment. And if we throw our brother away because he had a moment, then why the hell did we come together in the first place?
But Kappa, we didn't throw him away. He threw himself away.
If we throw him away because he had a moment and a lapse in judgment and came out and he said some things that we didn't agree with, then why did we come together in the first place if what we was coming together for was to work this stuff out and show people it can be done? We showing people it can be done.
But Kappa,
It's hard work, but
did
it
you
can
hear what
happen.
I just said though?
We didn't throw him away.
He threw
came
himself
out.
away when he said they can do the shit without me. They can figure it out. I'm not doing this shit with them no more. He sat on his live and said that last night.
Yeah,
It's not what somebody told me. It's what I heard with my own ears that he said it. He's
I
not being a part
understand.
of it. It's a waste of
I
time.
understand.
And y'all can figure this shit out without me.
I understand. And people came out feeling a certain kind of way because of that. And that is valid. And yes, those things need to be addressed. And then if Slim decide that this is not something that he wants to be a part of, why do we have to let it be tore up for everybody else? I mean, he could get sick and not be a part of it. Why do we have to let it be tore up for everybody else? One horse don't stop no doggone carriage. You take that horse out and put that horse back in the barn and you keep moving that carriage down the road. Why? One pony don't stop no show. Why do we have to let it be tore up for the people that diligently put in effort and want it to work?
Can I please say
Why?
something?
Yes, of course.
Because I know y'all were asking if I'm interested. I'm going to be very clear. I came into that meeting open-minded. This got started because Slim decided to take something to his life. Slim is not a victim of black women. Slim plays on black women's emotions for anything. He uses emotion to sway people, and he's not going to do it with me. I sat up there yesterday and asked him twice in his live, you know what this drunk bastard turned around and told me? I was pressing him. I said him on the bad end. But he was the whole time he was sitting up there talking about me in his life. Then they turned around and told Petty and Chef, y'all are here on the platform. I really don't trust other people. So I feel like y'all fell in here for the right reason. Now, if I was to bring somebody in, we'd be having a different conversation. And I was the only other one in the meeting who was down there in his comments. I'm not talking to that motherfucker. Fuck up Slim. He talked big shit about my man. Like, I ain't sitting here doing anything. But he was on the internet today talking about he ain't sending me nothing. I stood behind him and beside him when Donna turned around and ran that $5 cash app on him. And because I don't like him, I'm not going to sit him down and say, oh, she wasn't right. She was right for that. No, she was wrong for that. But my man didn't. He sit up there and talk real. That woman didn't have loyalty for him. But he wouldn't want nobody talking about her on that platform. This man turned around and talked to me like a dog yesterday. And people know how I on this app. I didn't know where my voice. I did not call this man out his name. I replayed that shit this morning and got it. I don't want to squash out Slim. I want more with Slim. Fuck Slim. I don't fuck with Slim. And if you come out of conversation, he want to talk now. He didn't want to talk to the 14 of y'all understand that. He went back and talked to the people I ain't talking about y'all. Turned around and talked crazy about everybody. What they agree with, what they didn't like they do. He don't come talking to 200 people that ain't, but then he'll come have a private conversation where nobody gets paid. He set up on his live and talked about how people, oh yeah, they all about nothing with me. If they ain't paying me, I move with it. Sit up and talk about that live. Mess TikTok news, got it on YouTube. That man talk to our people like a fucking dog yesterday. Now he want to call it. Fuck that big lazy slow motherfucker. No, we're not calling it. We're not calling it. I said that. We're not calling it truth. We're not calling it truth. What we ain't no truth with him. It's fucking. Hold on. What we asking is that off the strength of me, Petty, Kev, and all the other people that came to the meeting with true intentions. We're basically asking you to do the same thing if you can. I don't know what your day look like. We're asking to hear you, but in a closed form so that way people can understand. Is that because I understand what you're saying online? Why we ain't connected to the meeting? That's because he brought it. He did a whole bunch of live and never done private. So why we ain't hosting it on live? Trip, I'm not gonna shout you down. I'm not gonna shout you down. I'm not gonna shout you down. I'm not gonna fight with you. This ain't this whatever this is. This ain't me.
All right, I did not get myself involved with 14 black people to walk away with 14 enemies or 13 other enemies. Okay, I got involved because I want to see this survive. I want to see this win. This is a vision from a black man, you and another person. T, you, and Kev all had some type of vision that happened on purpose. That happened for a reason. And maybe one or two people ain't gonna be the right mixture that we need. But at the end of the day, we gonna sort that out and keep it pushing. This game to all three of y'all, and all three of y'all know each other simply off the internet out of the billions of people on the face of the earth. You think that's a coincidence? That ain't no coincidence. This is meant to happen. And it was sent by the ancestors to all three of y'all to make sure that it happened. Now maybe somebody moved wrong, maybe somebody did some stuff wrong. Hey, that's what quorum is for. Maybe we need to do that and be like, hey, we gotta do this, we gotta do this way. I don't know, but we'll never know if we don't see this through. Is what I'm asking you. This ain't you, Kev, and T-Time for a reason. It's a message. It's a message, man. You already think about going to Bigo, go to movies, chill time. You talking about Lake Lanier. I sat in there the whole time with my other account. Like, it's a message. This is meant to happen. I believe that. It's meant to happen. Please help me see it through. Help me see it through. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up because Petty put his name on this. Kev put his name on this. Chef put his name on this. All of us, you put your name on this. I ain't giving up. And I'm not letting one person cause all of us to have 13 different, you know how many fights? How many fights this round we can cause? Hell no. I'm going to humble myself.
You want me to do the math? I can do the math.
Yeah, do the math. I'm going to humble myself and I'm going to be there. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what Kev got to say. I want to hear what Slim got to say. I want to hear what that one got to say. If they come on, I'm going to listen. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. Everybody was hot. Everybody was hot. I ain't going to lie. Everybody was hot. But what I did was, I said, okay, if somebody speaking death on it, I'm going to speak life on it. Because I sat there with 13 other black people that I admire and respect, and I'm going to make this shit happen. One way or the other. That's all I'm saying. And I understand what you're saying. I respect your standpoint. But let me explain something to you. To leave out that meeting, not saying anything, to talk all of that to them. Hey. And that's why you gotta share a table. Because you think the way that people need to think me. I'm on some kumbaya stuff. We need you there. We need me here. We need the people to understand that stand. Because a lot of people felt that way. Let me answer one thing. I want to know, and I'm being all sincerity. You can answer, Kev can answer, Teddy can answer. Y'all all three of you have seen me say that Slim was done wrong. I made that very, very clear. I made it very, very, very clear. I supported Slim. You all three of you have heard the way that I cut up on this map and talk to people. And yes, that even if you go back and replay the video, I never called this man out of his name. I never once put this man in the backdrop of any video that I had. But you know what this man is? This man let me came back and told those people, yeah, it ain't gonna work. He came back the whole time I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with him. What's going on? When you like, he don't want to say it. He already had his mind made up on what he don't like. He talking about it ain't working, and we done only been in the meeting. I told him the first minute, Slim, we were working on technology. Give it a chance for it to work. No. People coming up to me, talking about what they going to do. Whole time I'm in the comments, I'm not knowing no one talking about me. He comes over to my live. He comes in the live. I bring him up the live. He turns around and you know what he did? Go play that. The man talked to me like a dog. Turned around and told me he wasn't going to give me no money. He made money on us. He not going to talk about me and the other 14 and later. The man turned around and talked about his own subscribers. Then turned around and tried to tell me and says, you're looking for me to crash out. You're looking for me to crash out. Because somebody in the comments saying that he was drinking. I'm looking for you to crash out because you're sitting at your home drinking and getting on social media talking negative about what you were in front of him and couldn't say anything. This man had more energy than me. He had a guy who sat up here all relatives and was reading cash checks about him. But you're talking about me. I was out here defending you. But you're talking about me. So when I say, no, there's no respect. When I watch your meeting, absolutely. Is my belt turned on any of the other 13 creators? Absolutely not. If y'all are interested in hearing what I stated and what wrong, I have no problem
to y'all. Am I interested in going back and forth? No. Because there's one thing I learned is that when you do that, you're only harming yourself. It's okay, but I was very genuine. Kev never spoke to me anything about me. I was thinking another woman when I didn't quit there. So I apologize to them. What Slim did yesterday was deliberate, intentional, malicious, and manipulative. He turned around and used emotions trying to play people. He turned around, PettyRo set up on her live. It was here. Slim set up there and lied in your face, Pepper. Now he wouldn't use you as a wait. Come on, I can tell you. No. Slim did not send me over here in the live. Me, Nature, and me, Nature, and Chef decided that I would come over here to talk to you and Petty to try to make this happen. Slim did not ask me to come home. It's been recorded, so you'll see it later anyway. I'm not lying. I came on my own because, like I said, we not gonna fail. If we gotta shake up the room and clean stuff out, hey, it could be me. I could come out of the meeting and be on my live, clowning and stuff. And y'all, hey, Capo, you did XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm open because I don't want. We not fail. Nah, it's so many reasons was given to him on why you shouldn't have been that way. He had an excuse. Well, I was fear that people would drag me and not listen to my concerns. So you didn't say it in front of 14, but you go back and repeat it in front of 200. Your concerned about being dragged. I said, why would you drag me for an opinion? You've been dragged on this stuff, but damn sure ain't bring your opinion. It's been fact. But you're upset at this point in time. I don't want to be dragged, so I didn't say nothing. Then you turn around and use that same argument. People didn't come open-minded. Yet you're stating that you were talking in front of people. Are you not closed-minded? But you don't want nobody to speak on that once again. You like to use emotion.
Okay, so listen. I'm listening to this live over there. And for people to say that we jumping on him, that we're pulling his hair, and he's not swinging back. I'm not interested in being in a conversation with him.
Please don't. See, that's the thing.
And he's not saying anything.
And they just went over there and told him that you was over there bringing up everybody in the box, only just slam him. And so that's how this starts. And they know how to manipulate black people because they know use black people ego to get the attention and entertainment that they want. Because they don't like somebody sitting here telling me that another person that was just over here went over their own line and said F me. Because I came in and said, hey, we not gonna do this. Let's talk it out. So now it's F me because they want attention. They want the fight. They want the ignorance. So if you don't want that stuff, and if you try to still make things work, and if you still believe in the vision for the reason why you at the first table, then the invitation is definitely open to come back. Because you gotta remember, just because somebody smiling in your face, don't mean they got no intention for you.
Okay, let me ask you this question. And then I'm just gonna leave it at that. Last night the man said he didn't want nothing else to do with it. We can figure the shit out on our own. It's a waste of time. It's already failed. It ain't gonna work. He don't want to be involved more. Now when Omar said he didn't want to be involved, we accepted his response. When Black Diamond said she didn't want to be involved, we accepted her response. Why does it feel like y'all begging him to change his mind? Why not just accept what he said and move on?
That's why we have him meeting. That's why we have him meeting.
But why are you
If he don't show up, he don't show up.
Diamond didn't send her no invitation after she said she didn't want to be involved.
But they backed out.
He said he didn't want to be involved. Now it seems like we begged him to come back to the table and change his mind. I'm just saying what it looks like now.
Can I jump in?
Sorry.
Good morning, everybody. I wasn't in either one of them live when he doing rant. So it would be irresponsible for me to be coming up with because I haven't talked to Slim or anything like that. So this is not the first conversation I've seen that go on about Slim's life. So I'm chopping up with Slim. But aside from that, this is bigger than any one person who is in it. And this is bigger than any one person who ain't in it. Look, people in this be replaced by people who ain't in it. What we want is people that's like-minded. I don't want people that's pouring salt. I told her chat yesterday, if they come in here and say that they ain't gonna work, they get muted because I don't want that energy. I want the energy of people around me who believe in what we're trying to do because this is starting to trickle down. This is starting to have an effect all across TikTok. Y'all haven't ever been watching it rolling. If you haven't been talking to people, conversations have started about this. People on this says they now this conversation has been started. It's the consciousness of everybody is waking up. And that's what you start at, is waking up consciousness. Once you start awakening people's consciousness, now their minds start to follow what their consciousness is telling them to do. Their bodies start to follow what their consciousness is telling them to do. And for all of them that got something negative to say, I don't want to, I'm going to keep it above. There's a lot of conversations that have come out about this since the first meeting. We ain't had but one damn meeting. We just getting started. And the last thing I know is people that are part of it to already be pessimistic about it. If you have that aura of pessimism, that's what it's trying to that's what it's called. If you got an aura of pessimism, just sit on the sideline and watch one grow. Yeah, but if you are out of just go start on you are the problem before you can get to. And this goes for anybody. It goes me, it goes for Trip, it goes for T-Time, for AA, because I went over there and talked to Chichi last night. You said the name dropped right there. That's your point solo with it though. I ain't lying. I went over there and I said about that too. Yeah, I talked to him last night about it too. It's time to get over one. But guess what? It was on the back end though, but we had and mine was on the front end. I told him on the front end. He was lying, so I told him. But see, that's my thing, y'all. We gotta remove aggression. We gotta change the way we talk to each other. We gotta change the way we address each other. We gotta change Trip. I hear your frustration. I promise you, I hear your frustration. You have to let it go to not say nothing to, right? You ain't gotta say nothing to Trip. We go, this train gonna keep on rolling. We gonna keep on rolling. We're going to keep on rolling regardless of who is not part of it. And if somebody that is part of it is showing that they're part of it, damn it, and I agree with PettyRo on that aspect capital. If there's a vote to be dedicated for allowing someone to stay or removing them, that vote is not taken in the president.
Okay, that's fine. So here's the deal. Chef wanted a special forum, and she wanted to explore exactly what happened, what's wrong, what we need to be fixed. She wanted the input from Trip. She wanted the input from Petty. You, me, everybody. We all each other input. If Slim show up, he will be allowed to give his input. And then if a vote needs to occur, and y'all want to be a closed vote, then that is what it is. Okay? I don't have a problem. I didn't join this. Nor did I vote to put y'all in y'all positions to sit here and help y'all fail. Because that was a waste of my damn time. I'm not going to do that. I don't fail. I don't fail. So at the end of the day, I don't care mad about it. I don't care who F Kappa, who this is that. I don't care about none of that. Because I got one trap mind and I concentrate on one thing. And right now, I'm concentrating on this. Please catch me while I'm hot. I'm concentrating on this. Because I'm concentrating. I'm gonna land my plane. I'm gonna land my plane. Let me say this, Kev. I did not come to this table to embarrass the 13 other people sitting at that damn table. That includes Trip, that includes Slim, Petty, you, and everybody else. I did not come to embarrass you guys. I came to do the best that I could because I gave my word. And my word is my motherfucking bond.
Okay.
Listen, y'all. On God. I understand that the structure, commissioner, vice commissioner, and all that. I get that, right? And I'm trying to find that. But because of the structure, all right. But if necessary, we'll pivot, and we'll, because again, everybody has to be like-minded. I don't care if I don't like Trip. I don't care if I don't like Kappa. I don't care if I don't like PettyRo. This is where we're ready to decide and come together for a common goal and a common cause. And if you don't feel like you can do that, you need to leave. I'm saying that I don't care if the commissioner, the vice commissioner, Batman, Robin, and Superman, and who. If you are not aligned, that common goal and that common objective, your ass can be kicked out. You can be removed from this, that, and the other. If necessary, those don't like we'll let y'all have it. We'll do. Either way, you not stop what's going on. One person is going to stop what God is doing right now. I'm not, because I know what God put on my heart. I know what I've been seeing. My own behavior has broken my heart. Because my daughter, that's somebody that don't identify what spurred on this. And for some reason, people think it has something to do with the black diamond and Slim Levy. That influenced a little bit, but that wasn't what caused me to do this. I was on live talking up to my own chat about all of this stuff that went on and my own behavior. The fact that my daughter has done everything she can to stay out of all of me, just couldn't take it no more. That's what got me. That's why I came up with this. That's what was on my mind. It had nothing to do with me protecting nobody. Ain't nobody is now worth my integrity. Nobody. I don't love anybody on this app enough to put my integrity on the line except my babies.
Right.
So for anybody that got anything to do with anything else, anybody can come and anybody can go. Hey, if you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, then like mine. But we're not going to do this vacillating back and forth where you're playing on heartstrings or anything like that. We're not doing this. It's about one person. We're not going to make it about one person being in it. And we're not going to make it about one person not being in it.
I'm thankful for saying that, because it seems like that's kind of how people have tried to make it seem like the dude was made because of one certain situation. When we all had experience, like you just said, something happened with your daughter, something happened with my daughter. That's why I decided to join, because I've been through something. I my own experience, right? So, like, I hate that people are trying to make it about one person or one situation, or to say that one person is bigger than the rest of the group or something like that, because we all have an experience. That's why you ask all of us to be there, because there's something in common with all of us. The stuff that we talk about, we all experienced it. And I don't know one person that's bigger than the next.
I don't mind humbling myself, and if I misstep and speak something that offended or hurt another creator that's in this, I'm sure enough to know that a conversation is gonna occur, and it may result in me no longer being involved. But my goal is to
is to make sure that y'all know when I say well, Petty, you know that. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it.
Yeah.
When I say I got your back, period, point blank. So everybody that came to the table, man, I respect the fact that they took time to say, let's make this happen. And ain't nobody gonna make this fall apart but us. But us. We won. Like I understand the frustration of some of the other creators that are acting. I understand, how they can be confused about what exactly we're doing. Because we got people that are independent that aren't concerned about what we're doing. You got Karen, bless her heart. I never thought I'd agree with Karen so much all my life. Doing Well, I agree with what Karen said everything. We gotta get our common objective. And it's gonna take a little time, y'all. It's gonna let it off the ground. Believe something. When you doubt everything. Believe the opposite of pessimism is optimism. The glass is not half. The glass is half full. We just started home. Right. And we need people like Trip. We need people like Petty. We need people like Kappa. We need Kev. We need other personalities to come in together. Because the way I'm looking at it, the way Kev looking at it, the way all of us looking at it is going to be different. And so you're going to bring that back to the table. If I get into a room, let's put it this way. If I get into a room with 13 other llamas that's like-minded, like we all like, running the same, and we think alike, guess what we gonna come out with? The same shit we went in with.
Yeah.
Because we think like they rock with me because they think like I rock with them because I think like them. We gotta come and go. We're gonna go in and sit down table, come up with an idea, and I guarantee you everybody gonna be like, there we go. It's a llama idea because llamas, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? I think that because we have to meet once or twice a month. If we have it twice a month, I think that we should be we should be adding the creator that is like-minded, goal-focused, dealing with buying in what we're doing, so that it doesn't seem like we're just creating a coalition of certain creators. And I think that you created that none of us don't know. And inbox somebody reach out to you and buy into what we're trying to do. Overhead be replaced because your ass is overhead and then you're wild. I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Everybody on this including me can be replaced. And if y'all go against what the whole mission of the whole group is, everybody is replaceable. Everybody is replaceable. And you're not going to be in that you are something that you're doing so. Look, I gave hands off to all the women that kind of put together. I don't know if that was a big victory. I don't give a shit right now. But I will speak up. I will speak up because this is something that thought process of my mind. Thought process of teaching and thought process of whoever else decided this time to do this. And so we need to, I'm telling you, one person, two people is not going to destroy the team that they're trying to build. So your ass go. They're going to get all 14 motherfuckers. I agree. So I want to say this though before we happy. We gotta get us some bylaws in place. Code of conduct in place. Yeah. This happened because we don't have a code of conduct in place. But it takes time. All of this is time. So therefore, if you go out and you do a live that's spicy and you hurt people that's trying to help, then we have some rules to say you violate this, and therefore this is going to happen. And we stand by that code of conduct. We stand by those bylaws and rules. But this is the first meeting. Y'all gonna come to the table with all this because at the end of the day, if I had put all this together right, if I had put all this together, y'all coming under my ideal. You see what I'm saying? It takes time to put all this together so everybody is represented in what we're trying to do. Right? Well, I got one other thing that I get ready to start my show. But if y'all can't leave me, PettyRo, I got it. Right. I'll be there.
Okay, I send it to you.
All right, no, see you later. Enjoy your
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I understand what everybody. My bad. Go ahead, Chef.
I was just gonna say the only reason why I can't give up is whoever is gonna put it out there to go ahead and do it to give everybody time. Because I know some people out of town, some people are doing things, have things planned for their platforms, and we're having a sub meeting at right here on this live, and it's we need to give everybody enough time to do what they have to do. Because now we're 3 hours away from when the meeting needs to take place.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm about to get off live in just a minute. Cap just sent me stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just send it.
3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central.
Right. That would be noon for
I'm in the middle of work shift. I come, but the most I'll be able to do is listen. I'm at work right now. I wasn't expecting to have that day meeting because of Brother Slim. I get off 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Well, at least it's still letting you type in the comments.
Right, I can do that. That's
Okay.
no. Her voice needs to be heard. Especially since because I understand what Kevin's saying. I understand what everybody's saying. But she the same way Slim felt that way, she's feeling the way also, and her feelings are valid. And what we need to talk about is what got her there. I wasn't there for all of it. Me and
That's what I'm ready.
right.
I don't know if y'all pull a video. I don't know if y'all can do this.
I sent it to her.
Yeah, this TikTok has that video has my live start or finish. What I said before Slim went while I was there and after he left. If y'all watch that, I wouldn't say anything, and really he wouldn't either. That right there was in 4K time to show you everything that was said in between. Now his live that was on scripture only when you were there. Y'all would be able to say that, and I would be able to say I don't know if that's recorded or provide that. But that live that I did last night, that live from TikTok and I can go to YouTube, and y'all can play it.
Okay, so which live took place first? His or yours?
Slim took the live, and my live was reaction to his
I
live.
got you. Okay, I got you.
I'll send it to you.
And then to me too, Betty. So don't stand it on that time through.
I don't think we should.
I said this wrong. Betty, don't send that out because it's gonna be 3 my time, which is 4 their time. Let me edit this.
Well, Chef said she wanted to do it to attribute it and actually voice her opinion.
Yeah, that's I got it.
That's not what time, Chef.
What time are you available?
Anytime at 6:30 Eastern Standard.
So we're on the same time. Okay, so let's set it for. I don't want to rush you, so let's set it for 7:30.
Okay.
I put Eastern in there. We're trying to figure it out. You know what I told y'all? Nobody time zones on my own. Something like that. All right, so I got 7:30 to 9:30 Eastern time. And in the meantime, we got to watch the video that Betty is sending out. If somebody got Slim's live, which was on sub only, I think that should go out too. So if Alana can give that to me, I will send you the link to that too. If anybody got it. I did not watch it. Okay, and so baby is send it your way at 7:30 Eastern to 9:30. And also too, it's gonna be not streamed. Okay. Not gonna be nobody is gonna stream because this is that's what you want, and it's gonna probably be sensitive topics touched on, and we don't go from there. We don't go from there.
Okay. I got it.
Trip, I know you are upset. I know you so much like, you know what I mean? We get hot, and then we come down, and it's like, let's do this. You're the first person to me, I swear, because I be 100 with somebody. I be 100. So I appreciate you just, listening, hearing me out, and thank you for coming back. And no, I'm not big anybody. I'm just reasoning. Reasoning and big is 2 different things. Reasoning with somebody and big things. Oh, please, don't do it. Nah. I'm gonna talk to you like an adult. I'm gonna reason with you, and then you choose. You don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. The issue is with anybody there. I don't think that shit. People, when y'all got video, you'll hear the way that you hear me to people. I did not shoot that man any of that. And y'all must see it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna get it out.
Okay. I got you, Petty. I'm sending that back over, and then y'all need it, and Petty get me on the back. We also got a telephone. Petty made the ones that let us out there still want to see you on, and email thing. So if you don't have to put in the people, if they don't use they legal names or whatnot, then tell them to create an email so we can have an email tree, and so we can have a phone tree so that these communications go through faster.
Okay. I got it.
Trip, need you. I appreciate y'all. Landing my plane and drop down, going back to bed. All right. Bye.
Hey, Trip. I just want to say something real quick. Going to pay there. I just want to say, before we have next meeting or today's meeting, if we can think like this, we're still on the right.
Yeah.
It's like we can't even land before we take off. I don't think that we should just out here. I don't want to vote today to take anybody out. I want to vote today for us to start over and to put in play what we can do together as a whole to make it better. I just feel like we're on the right way. Yeah, we're still, a plane take off. The wheels ain't moving like we have not left the runway. And I think the expectations, because of the person being strained, the expectations from the people feeling like he feel and all that, I think that all that should be taken into consideration. But I think we need to understand one thing. We just got started.
That's true.
We just got started. Can we even tilt the plane? Like, we still doing this. We still doing this. We ain't finished yet. We're still doing this. We still getting our back.
We need back out here.
So I didn't come up here. I didn't come up here to wear your ears out. Because we need to sell our do it later when Trip is available. So I can do it anytime this afternoon. Y'all let me know. But I think let's just, because we still doing this. We still doing this. We get here, we're still, but we ain't done nothing. And then after a while, you just don't see it because it's in the damn clouds.
Yeah.
And then come back down again. And we come back down, that's when we reload. And when we reload with people. So before we can even reload our plane, we first got to get the first passengers. Okay. And that's just my 2.2, Petty. I'll see you in a minute for 3. Because something Petty. Y'all finally gonna get 3. God dog, this gonna be a 3 moment. This is gonna be good to me. Because let me tell you, waking up to messages saying we can't made me want to go even harder.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't want to be a part because I don't know what comes with all this because I don't consider me like I was watching y'all respectfully. You, Diamond, Kev. I didn't know Kappa. I just met Kappa, but I see why people has good things to say about Kappa. Me and Trip, I met her when I started, but y'all are the people that I follow first. So I want this to be understood. It's a privilege to be even considered because I don't have. That's why it's not in the quantity, it's in the quality.
Right.
Of the content creator. So first we need to establish what a true content creator is. Thank you. And Petty, I watched you first. You were one of the first ones. So respect Slim, first one. That's how I learned how to battle. Is watching Slim a year ago. I only been out here in this thing a year. Y'all been here longer. So respectfully, I look up to y'all. Some of y'all, not all y'all. Today I'm not need you know. But I watch different content creators. And anybody that's going to even consider being a content creator, Rick the Ruler's good, Tea Time, all of them. We all could sharpen our tools a little bit more.
That's true.
And this is just for us to sharpen the tools and be better leaders, whether people feel like they need to be a part of it yet or not. God don't assign everybody to the same assignment.
That's true.
Now, we're going to split up.
Can I say this? I
love
just
y'all.
want to say this real quick. And now, because I know y'all going to say, Trip, stop. I agree. We do need to sharpen your tools. I bet you that brother think twice before he try to sharpen on me again.
Oh,
And got that ass bloody over there. I bet you think twice before you sharpen on me again. I go back on mute.
well,
Ooh,
I just
Jesus.
hope everybody is there. I mean, am I in my feelings a little bit about certain stuff, and I have my own views. But at the end of the day, I just said it's bigger than one person. Do
Right.
I believe we just need to let Slim go? Cause he said out of his mouth he was done. It's a waste of time. They can just figure that shit out without me. He quit. It's not nobody putting him out. He quit last night in front of all of these people. Why not let him go on about his business just like we did Omar and just like we did Diamond? That's why I said it feels like begging, because we keep asking him, no, come back. We need to have a talk. No, we want to. No, you quit. Nobody put you out. Nobody asked you to leave. You went in front of your people. You told them it was a failure. You told them that you quit. You don't want to have nothing to do with it. So why are we arguing with this man about a decision that he made? I don't give a damn nothing about no drinking. Because at the end of the day, you grown. And he said himself in my live, him drinking don't mean nothing. He still know what he doing. He said that over here. I'm taking the man at his word. He knew what he was doing when he did it. He knew what he was saying when he said it. Because that's what he told us over here. It wasn't no mistake. It wasn't because he was, no. He said he knew exactly what he was doing. So why ask him to come back? We didn't do this for nobody else. We did it for nobody else. We took them people at their word when they said, I don't want to be a part of it. And we left them alone. This is where it's going to come in, where people think they bigger than the group. Because whether Kappa said it or not, baby, it looked like we begging. That's what it looked like. It may not be the intention, but it looked like we begging. And I don't beg. I'm not in the begging business. My grandma taught me that a long time ago. I ain't in the begging business. Let that man go. He said he didn't want to be a part of it.
I guess I need to go listen. I haven't listened to anything. Let me go listen. Are y'all gonna? I need to listen, because if there's gonna be a vote, then I need to know what I'm voting on.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna pull up the thing and we'll just play it over here. I just pull it up and we'll put it
Good
on
morning,
2 times
everybody.
the speed. We'll put it on 2 times the speed. Okay.
Nobody said nobody. Who's oldest up here? It be some jealous folks. That's why we working. Cause see, until this is mission completed, I Miss Nitra still cuss you out. My name is not Otis. Tom.
TikTok.
Get it straight. Facts. Like, y'all not gonna keep beating up on grown folk, baby. Period. Something about me must make you feel some type of way. Cause you wouldn't have called me Otis. I'm trying to be respectful. Excuse me, Patty, but I'm sick of these thick folk. Get your mental taken care of. We gonna come back and work on y'all in a minute.
Okay, here you go. Talks with Trip and Slim. I need to go blow my nose. Okay. Now, let's get the speed going.
I do not like how you would sit up there and say, yeah, come off in the live though. It was addressed on live. So come off in the live. It was addressed on the live. You went to your subscribers and told them what you did not like that was addressed in the live. So that's why I'm addressing it in the live. And there are quite a few people in this live who are in that content creator live. And because Slim is able to hear me, I'm going to continue speaking. Slim, you stated that you were not comfortable stating certain things. You said me directly. You said Trip. You're telling people you said I don't like when people are in lives stating, when people come to the meeting and they're automatically stating what they are not comfortable doing. You never mentioned that in the creator content in the creator conference. But when we got out, you said I'm already not feeling this. I don't like when people start to come in a meeting closed-minded about things that they are not comfortable doing. Did you not say that? And when I said what and who, before you went on subscriber, what and who, you said, Trip, you stated that you're not comfortable defending small-time creators. I said, absolutely not. I reiterated and wrote it in your platform. I am not going to be defending anybody. I said that. I am not going to be defending anybody. Small-time creator. No, I'm not on camera. I said, I'm not going to be defending anybody, small-time creator. I'm not, if you're starting stuff in somebody's room, do not come and get me. I am not TikTok police. I am not going to save you from whatever you have caused upon yourself. If you're just being bullied, why would I ask for random people to come up to me and like I don't have enough going on in my own life? Like I don't beef with enough people on this. Like I don't have a life. Like I don't have a job. Why would I be asking for small-time creators to come to me when they're having an issue with anybody? That is not my job. What Kev stated was, can we get to a space in which we are not doxing one another, putting one another's children on backgrounds, and we are not using each other as backdrops? And I agree with all of that. I've never posted anybody's child. That's one. I've never doxed anybody. That's two. I've made quite a few people my backdrop. So that's the only one that would apply to me. And then you also mentioned, Slim, I feel like if we're being honest, you said you felt like people had stolen this idea from you. How? And I'm not going to say how, but my thing is stolen an idea from you. Kev stated, I just told you the 3 things he was looking to accomplish. T-Time stated, can we have something where the content creators all come together and tell their experiences on the app? I stated, can we do something like a movie night? You know, maybe everybody go over on Bigo or something like that. And you turn and say, the people stole your idea. You've been doing it for the past 8 months. If it's that serious, my thing is, if it is that serious that you've been doing it for the past 8 months, if the agenda is peace, why does it matter? We're all adults. Fuck it, you can have my spot. I'll invite you up. Let me invite you up because you're in here. You can, if that was the case, I could have game up. That wasn't the seriousness. Go ahead, Slim, you up.
I'm up here. Nah, just go up. I'll chime in when I need to.
Okay, so let's go back. We had a content creator conference. In the conference, Slim, you made some comments. You didn't speak much. Afterwards, I take it your live began to ask you questions about what took place in the meeting. They all saw it because they were either watching it from somebody else's live if you were not streaming it. So they all saw what took place. They continued to ask you how you felt about it. You said, well, you know what? I have some feelings because when people come off in a live and they automatically are stating things that they are not okay with, things that they are not willing to do, that shows closed-mindedness. So I know we're not going anywhere. At first, I had no idea you were referring to myself. I said, well, who? And what have people been closed-minded on? I'm just saying, people, I said, who has been closed-minded and what have they been closed-minded on? You eventually stated, Trip, you said you would not be taking up for small-time content creators. You said you would not be doing that. And I feel like for you to be coming into a meeting stating that on our first meeting, first time, you're stating what you won't do. I feel like that's very closed-minded. You followed up by stating you were not comfortable speaking in front of certain creators who were inside of that group of 14. And what I said is, how are you not comfortable speaking in front of a group of 14 and you knew everybody that was going to be there, still came to the meeting, asked for a position for one of the positions in the meeting, and then turned and said, you're not comfortable speaking in front of those people because you've been dragged, quote unquote, in the past. You said you've been dragged, and that people don't hear you out. They always want to drag you when you say something. So you're not comfortable in front of those 14 people. But you went back to a live that started off with multiple people, and then you turned it to subscription only and told them that you're not comfortable speaking in front of all 14 individuals because you've been dragged. But you're speaking in front of 200 that have paid to listen or paid to type. And I feel like that's hypocritical. If you say, I don't want to speak in front of these people, that's coming with a closed mind. I have fear of speaking in front of these 14 people who are supposed to be whatever you call it, a conference, a coalition, creators, whatever. You have fear of speaking in front of them. But you'll go back and you won't stand in front of any of them. The way that you talked in your live, we had no idea you felt that way. But then we come off in your live and we hear the conversation twisted and you let out small pieces and then you went subscriber only and you released everything or a lot more than what you released in the meeting of how you felt. But my thing is, how are you not comfortable in front of 14, but you're comfortable expressing it in front of 200 strangers? Anybody who paid $5.99 can hear what you had to say now. They all heard what you had to say in the meeting. And you said that you weren't saying specific things specifically so it wouldn't be other people couldn't hear it. But you went in front of 200 and said far more. I felt like that was very fugazi. You were upset that I came forth and stated that I'm not taking up for content creators. And in case there was any contemplation on it, I said it in the live knowing that multiple streamers were streaming it. Slim repeated it in his live, and I typed in the comments that I understand. Yes, I am not putting capital letters standing for any content creator. Kev initially stated, I want to have this meeting, guys, because I want us to stop doxing each other. I don't want children posting in people's backgrounds, and I don't want people on backdrops. And I agree with all 3 of those things. If you're talking about when we came over here, is this about us or is this about them? I thought it was about us, those 15 creators creating peace. I had no idea we were signing up to be TikTok police to protect others. We hadn't even got there. I continued to write in the comments, Slim, allow it a chance to grow. Stop knocking it before it's even there. Whole time, nigga, I didn't know you speaking about me. So you text me talking about Trip, damn, you could have called me. What's the issue? Why you ain't hit me up if you felt it? You told me directly it was for me. But you said it on live. You had the opportunity to stand in a meeting in front of the 14 motherfuckers, because it got to be more than just me that you're not comfortable speaking in front of, if you were even talking about me. But you didn't say it there. And you told me to a live of 200 and you said it.
Speaking about, you know what I'm saying? But I did say because you kept on addressing me, and that's why I did address you. But reality is, like, majority of the shit that goes on in this app, you know what I'm saying? Everything that I've ever said is always taking place. Like, in all honesty, if you wanted to sit here and make it seem like I'm wrong for saying like shit, majority
Slim,
of what's going on.
No, I'm just saying, let's stop there because I'm not trying to make you seem like anything. I'm repeating verbatim. You ain't checking me yet.
I got you. I never said you wrong.
So I'm not trying to paint a picture that you're anything. I'm repeating what you said.
So if you're thinking that it's strictly and solely about you, okay, well that's
no,
cool.
I don't think it is.
Right. So my point.
With that part.
My point in speaking the way that I was speaking was there was not just you. There were more than you. that was in there with a closed mind.
The people can see because the people were watching the live. It was me. I said I'm not taking it for any content creators. Chef pointed out the screen and agreed. Tea Time agreed, and Miss Nitra agreed. Nobody else I was able to see, but for sure those individuals agreed. We are not TikTok police. We are not here to stop anything.
So then, my point would be, what piece can we provide?
So Slim, Kev initially stated.
What piece can we create?
I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna give you this though. The doxing, when it comes from us, it don't be none of the people.
I've never doxed anybody on any app.
Exactly. So
okay.
doxing, that happens to none of us. Almost every person that was in that meeting never ever does anything to nobody until they fuck with them.
Okay.
So again, my point was, what was the point of it? And if everybody's coming in like I ain't gonna say that we supposed to be TikTok police, but at the exact same time, we in that bitch. What benefits do we have to offer? Did we not just put on the greatest shit show ever? If there's no benefits for being aligned, if there's no benefits for being joined,
my point is you didn't give it a chance to even.
No peace. It's no.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
It's no peace that you can create. The only way you can create peace is with being willing to go to war. If you ain't willing to go to war, there will never be a peace.
Slim, I don't know what you're referring to. I'm referring to this meeting. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about here because it was never stated by Kev. Kev stated the three things that I keep repeating. He never stated anything about going to war for anybody. He never, what you're describing is a coalition formed against TikTok. You're talking about you don't want motherfuckers going against small time creators. What you're describing is a group of motherfuckers that will individually target other people.
Okay, so if you wasn't in my room when I first started, before I even put it on subscription, I said exactly that. I said what it's gonna basically boil down to is that all of us that are in this meeting are gonna be able to do whatever the fuck we want to, and then it's gonna leave all the small creators free at free game. And that's why let me go to sub.
You know what the intention has been. You knew for days who all was being invited, and we had never discussed taking up for small time creators. That was never mentioned before we stepped into this meeting, and you heard me clarify what I'm not doing. Before then, that was never mentioned. So because after Kev mentioned those three things, not doxing anybody, not putting kids on the background, not putting people on the background, what of that gave you that we are out here trying to be TikTok police and stop individuals, small time creators or any creator, from being bullied? I want to know what gave you that notion.
Okay, so then my boy gave me the notion is, shit, the only people that's gonna be left at free game is the fucking small time creators. If you hold up, talking about you saying, if you saying
stuff about being mentioned, you didn't feel that way. You said, well, who invited, and who ain't. You encouraged them to go and create their own platforms. But now you're saying it like we're trying to go against them.
And if everybody is saying that they not gonna defend small time,
y'all, this is a replay of Trip's live last night when Slim came up on her live. This plays into what is going on right now. Okay? This happened last night. So just listen, okay?
creators, right? Everybody's saying we're not here to bully nobody, we're not here to police nobody, we're not here to do nothing. Basically, what you're saying is we're going to make sure that each of us is safe and leave everybody else up for free game.
Stating is Slim, though. I understand everything that you're stating, but this is not what the conversation was days ago. Kev made it very clear what his mission was. We came there today. We were all greeting. Number one, let's be clear. The first 30 minutes of the meeting was straight trash because everybody had to figure out if they could get in a meeting, how they could get everything to work. Nobody ever came with the idea, let's go protect small time creators. The majority, this is messy TikTok. Every nigga in there damn near been in beef with each other or with outsiders. So for us to sit and say that we're going to take it, we're going to stop other people from being bullied. Half of us cannot stop ourselves from being bullied. We're targeted. We get into it with arguments with people every day. There were people who have not spoken in years on a panel with each other for the past few days. That's the first step. What I stated was wait until there's organization. Wait until rules and regulations are laid out. Y'all were talking about, hey, was it possible to keep certain people on certain platforms? I said we should probably start from right here today and find out what we consider problematic and what the goals are to see if everybody meets that. Because some people are cool, people that I don't like, but I'm not asking you to block them. I'm invited to the meeting. I'm not asking nobody to block nobody that don't get along.
All right, Trip. So when I say closed-minded and draw lines, right? What more could be done? Outside, like we had this whole big farce.
Slim, you're creating a whole nother motive, a whole nother motion for what the meeting was about. So I don't know. You would have to say that because I'm not signing up to.
I'm asking you real shit. Outside,
I'm being serious. I'm not interested in helping anybody. Not anybody to protect them.
Since we going in on this shit, right? Outside of us not beefing with each other,
yes,
which would just been a neutral ceasefire. What was the point of that shit? What's the point of creating a coalition or a commission if it benefits nobody other than us?
Slim, I don't think you understand. I understand your question. I don't think you understand. I didn't put the meeting together. Granted, we all had ideas of coming together.
Exactly. You're not there for that. You're not there for that. And I get it. That
no, I'm not.
You didn't put all of that shit together. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm not holding you to the flame for that.
And I think it benefits everyone. I want to add that. I think that it does benefit everyone when the creators stop beefing. Because now the comments can go in whatever room they like without there being an issue. The mods don't have to worry about if they looked at sideways because they mod for this person who don't like this person. The comments don't have to be torn. Oh, can we go on that live? They don't like us on this live. It creates peace when you gather those 15 people and have them getting along. TikTok was not popping like that from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because a whole lot of motherfuckers they watched was sitting in a meeting. So they were watching from those lives. So yes, when TikTok gets along, I think that does create other people to get along. People can move a little more comfortable. It's not as much stress.
Trip, I want you to know this, right? If you put out your own personal disclaimer in your room, right, and say, look, just because I have beef with a certain creator, I don't want you to ever feel like you had to choose between the two of us. Shit, feel free to fuck with them. What more could be done?
Oh, nothing is done. Because when I see people going off in rooms with people I don't fuck with, I block them. So I don't make those kind of disclaimers. You fuck around and you find out.
Right.
You go over there and get that shit started. If you bone carrying and you bring your shit back to be instigative, I get you up out of there. When you in that bitch and you think you're going to talk crazy to me because you fuck with another creator and you stepping on their behalf, you get blocked. So I don't really have to give those kind of disclaimers. Some of y'all do give those disclaimers. Y'all say, hey, I'm not responsible for the comments or this doesn't.
No, I don't give any of the disclaimers. I'm not responsible for the comments because if you know how I run my live trip, I'm really responsible for my comments, right? You know for yourself.
I'm not referring to you specifically.
Right. So like now, when I say like if it came down to a matter of personal accountability, right? Instead of just choosing people to be like, hey, look, if you fuck with such and such, you know what I'm saying, you can't be over here. Then people got to be like, damn, man, I got to create a troll page to go over this page. I got to create a troll page to go over that place. I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. When I be on some shit like, hey, look, go fuck with who you want to fuck with. You hear me? Fuck with me when you feel like fucking with me. You hear me? Your beef with them ain't my beef with them, and my beef with them ain't your beef with them. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that. Feel free to move how you move. Just don't come talking to me about the person that you have a problem with.
Okay, let me bring up another thing, Slim, that you didn't mention. You stated aside from that, you said there's people in here you're not comfortable speaking in front of. So let me ask you, how do you feel like you're doing a service? I'm just saying, how do you feel like you're doing a service? You said that you were in fear of being dragged. You've been dragged before, so there's certain things you keep to yourself. How do you feel like you're doing a service to TikTok as a whole, or those 14 individuals? If you're willing to tell 200 subscribers that you're not comfortable speaking in front of 14 people who you believe have influence, that
majority of the people that will subscribe to me, except for you're gonna have like a little scatter here and there, like messy people that just want to hear what the fuck going on or whatever, right? Majority of the people in there that subscribe to me, that really support me on a daily basis, you hear me? That been with me, man, this shit, that they already know this shit. They be like, God damn, all right, watch. When the shit popped out with AP and Hulk, right? I got several inboxes and text messages that was like, God damn, so I'm like, how the fuck you called it? We didn't even see that shit coming, but I saw it coming. When it came to certain creators falling out with certain creators or certain shit happening with certain people, I called it out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? They was, oh damn, you did call that shit out. You right, Slim. Slim said this, Slim said this, Slim said that. But in the process, when I spoke up before it actually happened, everybody was like, man, nah, Slim, you tripping. You got an agenda. You did this. You
but
did
Slim,
this.
I want to stay on topic. I'm not talking about them niggas.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is each and every time I call some shit out, I got dragged.
So you're stating
when it happened, everybody act like it didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? But now they just want to be like, hey, Slim, unblock me.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Slim, that's fine. But what I'm stating is you said that you were not comfortable speaking in front of 14 individuals who you agreed. You knew that they were all coming. Once you got into the room, you saw all of them there. You were able to see who's speaking and who wasn't. You sat in front of them and did not say much. And then you left that space where we were supposed to be building. That would have been a time to state anything that you didn't like or anything you thought could have made the situation better. You left that space, went to a space of your own and began to have the conversation. And then told people, I'm turning it into subscription only, and continued the conversation. But you said it in front of 200, but you didn't say it in front of 14. Are you seeing what I'm saying? How that could be, that's pointless? How if you're stating that these 14 have power and influence, but you're not saying it in front of them.
Thank y'all for the
200
gifts.
and put it on private, and you're saying it to them. You don't see what I'm talking about?
Share the live, tap the screen.
No, I'm asking legit. I'm not trying to pull punches. You don't see how that would be odd? How
Gift the
that
panel.
not coming, they're not being authentic, they're seeing things moving sketchy.
If you want to.
You would possibly be included in that. Your fear of being drugged, and I don't know what a person would drag you for making a comment, or a suggestion, but your fear of being drugged made you not speak in a place in which you feel like could have assisted, but yet you wouldn't talk to people who couldn't help.
Is it a fear, or is it just you being here and you recognize patterns?
You said, I don't want to be drugged. I'm always drugged. But I've never heard you be drugged for saying some shit that was unrelated to you that quote unquote would be helping the TikTok community.
So again, you saying that you've never heard it, right? When I've experienced it. You've never heard it, but I've experienced it. It's not a fear. It's just a pattern.
So Slim, if that was the case, then why would you agree to come to the meeting?
Gee, I'm always.
I'm asking that seriously. Why would you agree?
I sit back like I did. You know what I'm saying? And watch the shit go the way that I would. I could have told him what could have went differently, what could have been done differently, et cetera, et cetera. But I sat back and I just allowed the shit to happen.
But even if you agree,
it went exactly the way that I thought it would, and that's why I was not.
But you came anyway. You saying it went the exact way you thought it would, as if you didn't have faith in it. But you number one, you really haven't given it time to pick up. We got there today, like I said, first 30 minutes. People are having technology issues. They're trying to get in. A conversation is had. It goes public. That everybody can see it. Even if you didn't agree with it, what would have been wrong with standing on business in the live saying, you know what, y'all? I've heard y'all out. Unfortunately, this is not something I'm going to be able to participate in. I'm going to tell y'all why. Here's some things y'all why take away from that and go somewhere else and have a conversation?
Yeah, and I say this when I was in there, and that shit still went like, oh yeah, whatever.
I never heard you say.
All right, hold
up, you in here somewhere?
I'm trying to deliver my sentence. Hey, when I was in that bitch, and I was like, hey, look, it don't look like, you know what I'm saying? So we saying we're not going to be TikTok police. There's no real benefits of joining this commission. There's no consequences for joining this commission if you break any rules. Everybody has these firm stances. What is the point of this shit that we're doing here?
And did they not say, well, at our next meeting, we'll be detailing in on that. We'll be setting rules and regulations.
Exactly.
Coming up with a mission statement. I've heard the mission statement. I told Petty, I was writing in the comments. I said, I don't know about a mission statement. I think we need rules and regulations first to verify, like you stated, everybody's on the same page. But my thing is, I think you're missing my whole point. You're stating that you did not believe this would be.
Exactly, Trip. That was the whole. I heard what he said. Therefore, I said we can't have all of the things that he said if we don't even know what our purpose is yet and what we stand for. That's because I heard what he said. Golly.
Positive turnaround, yet you came. You said you did not trust that these people in here you could hold open conversation and be yourself around, yet you came. And once you came, you didn't tell these people, hey, I'm not feeling comfortable. Regardless if it was, hey, I don't want to be on live stream, or hey, I don't want to speak in front of these people. You didn't state how you felt, and then you left that live, carried it to your live, held a live about it, and spoke all of your real feelings. You keep going back to us not protecting small-time creators, but the other day that was not an issue for you. That was not stated that was the agenda.
How was it not an issue for me? How was it not an issue for me when it came off like it's not fair game at all other creators? But then when you start listening to the shit that's going on right there, right? And
please go into detail about what specifically went on that you felt like this is causing.
We're not protecting anybody. We're not running nobody out there. We're not policing nobody. We just basically laying down a set of standards. You could have did that shit on your own personal fucking live. Everybody in there on their own personal live, no commission needed.
And why did you not feel the need to tell the commission that while you were sitting in the
fuck do I need to say that shit for?
Why go back to your live again and speak on it?
That shit common sense. That's common sense. That's common sense. All of that talking about it on there is really fucking common sense.
Like they're saying, why attend then? If you knew you weren't comfortable in front of them.
I attended because I wanted to see which way it was going to go. And when it didn't go that way, I said, okay, cool. This is how I feel about it. And I didn't try to drag everybody into it. The one thing I am smart enough to do, though, is if I'm going to speak my motherfucking mind, or I'm going to entertain a motherfucking crowd, I'm going to do it in the way that I want to do it. I did it in the way that I want to do it.
With subscriptions only.
Hey.
And I'm saying, you just made that. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. With subscriptions only. Because over there, none of us getting paid inside of Zoom. But you took it to your live and turned to subscription only to release the information.
Maybe I'm more content. Maybe I'm more focused. I know how bad my thoughts are.
Oh,
Slim
damn.
Gone.
Oh,
that
damn.
And it's 1,000 people in this motherfucker listening. That's not even reading.
It's not reading. Okay. Maybe I'm more. I know how valuable my thoughts are.
Okay.
All right. That's messed up right there.
Somebody said he has been drinking. I'm reading the comments.
I've definitely been drinking.
Hold on, Rain Cloud, bitch. We don't get along. Get the fuck up out my live.
I've definitely been drinking. We ain't gotta play like that.
Hold on, I'm finna rewind that because I went to go blow my nose.
You came, and once you came, you did in the room listening. He in here. He know what he said. Hey, I don't want to be on live stream, or hey, I don't want to speak in front of these people. You didn't state how you felt, and then you left that live, carried it to your live, held a live about it, and spoke all of your real feelings. You keep going back to us not protecting small-time creators, but the other day that was not an issue for you. That was not stated that was the agenda.
How was it not an issue for me? How was it not an issue for me when it came off like it's not fair game at all other creators? But then when you start listening to the shit that's going on right there, right? And
please go into detail about what specifically went on that you felt like this is causing.
We're not protecting anybody. We're not running nobody out there. We're not policing nobody. We just basically laying down a set of standards. You could have did that shit on your own personal fucking live. Everybody in there on their own personal live, no commission needed.
And why did you not feel the need to tell the commission that while you were sitting in the
fuck do I need to say that shit for?
Why did that come again and speak on it?
That shit common sense. That's common sense.
Oh my God.
That's common sense. All of that talking about it on there is really fucking common sense.
Hold on, Petty, pause this for a second. I just read saying why Rose said, Trip, he said you told him to do sub only. When I came in Slim's live, he was talking to people regular. I never told Slim to do sub only. So if Slim is saying that, and I just screenshotted that, if Slim is telling you that, Slim needs to clear that up right now, because now he lying on my name. I never told this man to do sub only. If I did, then why would we be having that conversation that we're having that Petty's repeating?
Okay.
Yeah, she said she getting ready to come up on her other page, Petty. When she come up, please allow her up, because I never told that man to do sub only. And why would I tell him that? And I'm the same one complaining that he charging people $5.99 to tell the truth. I never told that man to do that. I told you to do sub only, Slim. When did I tell you that?
My intent was to get through the video. We can have that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all talk to each other on the back end about that. I want to get through the video so everybody know what we talking about. And whether he was on sub only or not, that's kind of beyond the point of who told him to go sub only. It does not matter because he's the one that has to press the button. It don't even matter who suggested it. It don't matter none of that. Because at the end of the day, he's the one that has to agree and press the button. So it don't even matter who told him. He has the final say so on whether he want to do something or not. I'm trying to get to the point of,
Petty, let me just ask you this though. Why would I tell him to go sub only? And then if I told him the way that I dragged him on my live, the way I talked about him on my live, if I had told him to go sub only, why didn't he mention it in the video? And I know you're gonna get ready to complain to finish playing the video, but I want you to listen for that. If I told that man to go sub only, why wouldn't he bring that up yesterday when he got to my page?
right?
Go
Because
ahead,
you
though.
kept saying why you do it in front of them people sub only, but you couldn't tell it in front of the rest of the people. No, he never said, well, Trip, you the one that told me to go
Yeah,
sub
but
only.
he's saying that now though. So I just want you to see how that adds up. Why would I tell him to go sub only and then complain about it on my live, bring him up for him to voice his opinion, and then argue with him about being on sub only if I told him to do it? Just make it make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm subscribed to him. I am. On my main
Okay,
page.
let's go ahead and play. I'm finna hit play because I want to hear something for myself.
I attend then. If you knew you weren't comfortable in front of them
I
people.
attended because I wanted to see which way it was going to go. And when it didn't go that way, I said, okay, cool. This is how I feel about it.
I'm
And
saying,
I
do
didn't
you
try and
agree?
drag everybody into it. The one thing I am smart enough to do, though, is if I'm going to speak my motherfucking mind, or I'm going to entertain a motherfucking crowd, I'm going to do it in the way that I want to do it. I did it in the way that I want to do it.
With subscriptions only.
Hey.
And I'm saying, you just made that comment. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. With subscriptions only. Because over there,
Yep.
wasn't none of us getting paid inside of Zoom. But you took it to your live and turned to subscription only to release the information.
Maybe I'm more conceited. Maybe I'm more focused. I know how valuable my thoughts are.
Slim gone, bro. Gone.
So he said it without saying it. He said he's more focused on and then stopped. Was he gonna say the money?
Oh, I'm not gonna fill in his words. I don't know what he was gonna say, but you get enough from what he played. He talked. Go on ahead and play the rest, Petty. And for
Okay.
people that think it's going too fast, it's on YouTube on Messy TikTok News.
I'm
Go on ahead
speeding
and
it
play the
up
rest.
because it's an hour-long recording. I got it on 1.75 times the speed. Speed up your listening, honey. Speed it up. Let's go.
That ain't even reading. And you got it's 1,000 people in this motherfucker listening. That's not even reading.
It's not reading. Okay. Maybe I'm more. I know how valuable my thoughts are.
Okay. All right. Somebody said he has been drinking. I'm reading the comments.
I've definitely been drinking. I've definitely been
Hold on,
drinking.
Rain Cloud, bitch. We don't get along. Get the fuck up out my live.
I've definitely been drinking. We ain't gotta play like that. We ain't gotta act like it ain't what it is. Like y'all be acting like I gotta be sober to speak my mind. Some shit just is what it is. Shit, I know how valuable my thoughts are. I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who don't like it.
See.
I know how valuable my thoughts are.
Slim, this is not a live though about your thoughts being valuable or you not being respected. You then made a comment. If we really want to be clear about it, I'm the one that came up with the idea. Niggas stealing the idea from me. 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers came up with the idea to squash beef on TikTok.
No. Look, you right. 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers did. But if you heard the voice of the masses, and you heard the voice of the masses, real shit. Most people are saying this shit. A lot of people
are saying what Slim came up with this.
No, they said that this shit really is only going this way because of what happened between me and Diamond.
Slim.
Let's make it clear. That's his masses over there on his page. That's he forgot to throw that in. That's his masses on his page because nobody on my page has said that. So I don't know where he got that from, that the masses are saying. It's the masses on his page. Because nobody on my platform has said, oh, y'all only doing this because of him and Diamond. Why? Because we don't care.
No, ain't nobody on my page. When my family pushed me to do it because we've been talking about this for a long time.
I want y'all to remember
together.
I want y'all to remember. He said, I told him to go on subscription only, right? Now, the whole argument, Petty, up until this part, Miss Nitra, up until this part, have you heard him say anything about, well, you the one that told me to go on sub?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and play.
All right, let's play. Let's play.
Now, do you know how many
that may not be your outlook.
It's definitely not mine.
But it's an outlook of a large majority of people.
There are a lot of people on Slim, and I'm not trying to be funny. You're not the first person, male or female. You're not the first individual to fall out with Diamond. And granted, while y'all put a lot of pressure on who she is on one side of TikTok, everybody don't view her that way. Your fallout with her was surprising, and not necessarily surprising, because the people that watched it that were around stated that this was karma because of how close y'all were and how you aided in them not being a part of it. So they didn't necessarily say, we're surprised that Slim and Diamond fell out. They were on live stating, how are you surprised that this happened to you? They're stating the way she treats everybody else else. Why are you surprised that you were on the list? They were not surprised.
I
Like, oh my God,
I can't really speak of a chain of events and certain shit, you know what I'm saying, just because. But I just know, like, shit, I know what it is, feel me? I know what it is, I know what it ain't.
It's that way for you
That don't make any
though,
sense.
What it ain't.
not
Okay.
for
I
everybody
was talking to you,
else.
but now I see, like, shit, instead of you just, because you had the power to reach out to me, you just
Yeah,
click
and
the
you went
vibe
on your
button.
live and you discussed me. So just like you didn't want
I
Dominic.
didn't discuss you. It wasn't even what I said. Even what I said was not directly straight at you.
Y'all tap
But Slim, you
screen, share the
said
live,
like when
please.
you said,
Gift the
And I did
panel
that because
if you
instead of
so
you being like, it's just
choose.
like with some of the shit that happened, I actually like sit back and I made text messages. I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, let me put you aside real quick. Hey, was this
you did
directed
that
at me?
within the conference. You texted people.
Nah. Hell nah. But I'm telling you, I literally like will do that shit with people that I have access to. If I can pull you to the side and be like, hey, look, let me see if you really like directing that shit at me. Feel me? If you directing it solely at me, before I even go in the comments and start trying to create an uproar and outrage, I'll make sure I deal with people that I can deal with. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with who I can have a conversation with. So this type of shit don't happen.
Slim, I was just on your live. I said, what specifically have you seen? And at this point in time, I had no idea who you were referring to. I said, what specifically did you see in the meeting that you did not agree with, and who did it or who said it? No, I said, but so we can move forward, so these kind of things can be addressed. Why be closed mouth about it? What did you see that you didn't like that made you feel like? Let me finish. I said that made you feel like this was not going well. You said, well, you, for example, Trip, you set up and said that you're not going to be defending any of the small time.
Did you not keep pushing it? I kept ignoring your comments.
I kept asking you because I'm curious.
I kept ignoring your comments. You have the access to be able to reach me, so you don't have to be addressed on live.
Slim, why did you say it on live if you didn't want anybody
I
to say
wasn't talking solely about you.
So then he was talking about tea time then.
So you could get your guards down. I could have gave you clarity to who I was talking about or what I was talking about and told you it wasn't about you. But you hit the live button and
Because
you
it
talking
wasn't
about
but
it now.
two of them.
Like damn, okay, cool.
Hold
Who
on.
I was talking about or what I was talking about and told you it wasn't about you. But you hit the live button and you talking about it now. Like damn, okay, cool.
And I'm speaking on it now because once again, you said.
So am I really like that's the difference, right? This is why I say that, like y'all motherfuckers be acting like you feeding these people all this information. You giving them all the attention that they want. You giving them something that they can't profit off of it at least, goddamn.
Oh, bitch.
You profited off of it for the both of us. You were on.
I didn't profit off of it for the both of us because I ain't singing your shit.
You're right, Slim. And why didn't you have this energy for Diamond? You're coming real strong for me.
I gave that energy to Diamond. I put it
no,
on my
I'm dead ass.
driveway.
So why did you
Out
have
the
this energy
energy
for
I gave to Diamond.
Okay, because you didn't have this energy for her. I can see you bucking up over there behind the spring.
That's what you're not realizing. But I'm also smart enough to know it's people that fuck with me, it's people that fuck with her.
You were
I
scary
don't want.
enough not to say
Time
it in
out.
but to
I
repeat
gave
it
that energy to
200.
Diamond. I'm also smart enough to know because there's the difference between the person that does this shit casually and the person that does this shit that honestly know what the fuck they doing. Like people gonna be willing to watch a downfall of a dynasty. They'll be willing to pay whatever the fuck they want to pay to see some bullshit happen. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw this shit happen. I saw it happen. I knew what the fuck was going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't none of the people that were loyal to me that I was even trying to capitalize on. It was the people I knew that hated her.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's rewind that. Because it wasn't who he was trying. Wait a minute. Baby, I done had to sit up in the bed. You hear me? I had to sit up in the bed. Let me go back just a tinch. Maybe just a tinch more.
For Diamond, you coming real strong for me.
I gave that energy to Diamond. I put it on my driveway.
So why did you have this energy?
I gave to Diamond.
Okay, because you didn't have this energy for her. I can see you bucking up over there behind the spring.
That's what you're not realizing. But I'm also smart enough to know it's people that fuck with me, it's people that fuck with her.
You were scary enough not to say it.
Time out. I gave that energy to Diamond. I'm also smart enough to know because there's the difference between the person that does this shit casually and the person that does this shit that honestly know what the fuck they doing. Like people gonna be willing to watch a downfall of a dynasty. They'll be willing to pay whatever the fuck they want to pay to see some bullshit happen. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw this shit happen. I saw it happen. I knew what the fuck was going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't none of the people that were loyal to me that I was even trying to capitalize on. It was the people I knew that hated her.
So he wasn't trying to capitalize off the people that deal with him, but he was intended to capitalize off the people that hated her. So my question is, was this shit with Diamond all about money? Not that his feelings was hurt, that he really saw her as auntie, and why did you do me like that? It's okay, she did it. Let me capitalize. Is that what he just said? Right, Miss Nitra. So he's the one that tried to capitalize off the fallout. Not us. We didn't even go into this thing worrying about him and Diamond or being concerned about him and Diamond. It's him. It wasn't us. You know, but bitch, just hit play. Damn.
That's
I
cool.
did that.
Don't worry about it.
The
Don't
people
worry
that
about it.
hated her,
Yeah,
I did
what you
that.
said.
I got what I wanted off of the people that hated her.
Right. Yeah,
The people
Captain,
that
you
love
hear
me
it?
gonna do what they do
Captain,
for
you
me
hear
on a daily basis. The people that love me gonna do what they do for me on a
Hey,
daily
T-Dog.
basis. Yeah, you motherfuckers that hate her, I'm gonna win off of you every time. Because you're
I
a
know
bitch
that got
ass
to be
person.
directed to the comments. Yeah, I know that got to be for the comments.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? I see.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with me at all.
Yeah, everybody saying I'm telling on myself, cool. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me, because I damn sure gonna block you. I see you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We thank you for another great day.
Hold on, y'all.
I see.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with me at all.
Yeah, everybody saying I'm telling on myself, cool. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me. Make sure you block me, because I damn sure gonna block you. I see you.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers will get on this bitch and they'll get into it with a motherfucker and they'll get into it with a motherfucker on some shit like, oh, such and such, I'm getting into it with this motherfucker. Man, look here, I ain't gonna lie to you. Beef don't come for free, feel me? I ain't beefing with a motherfucker that I ain't got no money involved with.
What? Oh my God.
What I'm beefing with you for?
There's no beef at all. You heard me speak.
Nah. What I'm beefing with you for? I'm never gonna beef with somebody if it ain't no motherfucking intention. The people that did shit for me, you know what I'm saying, on the stream, man, that shit cool, feel me? They gonna be there no matter what. But the people that did that shit because they was like, oh, I'm so happy to see him hating Diamond. I'm so happy to see him drag Diamond. Yeah, you motherfuckers that's happy to see me hate somebody that you don't even realize the amount of emotion that goes into that shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Your ass deserve to be profited off of, because you here for the wrong reasons. You didn't give a fuck about me. You didn't give a fuck about her. You gave a fuck about me. Now going at a person that's your enemy.
Diamond is my enemy?
No, I'm not talking about you, lady.
Oh, okay.
Well, you gotta say
that you're talking to the comments, because I'm looking like,
you see what I'm saying? You see how this conversation could be had on the back end, and you want to do this shit on the front end. This is why I don't fuck with people like I don't fuck with.
I agree. You must have muted yourself. I didn't mute you. You must still, somebody must be calling you. They talking about can get offline or something.
This why I let shit go. That's why I don't fuck with people the way I don't fuck with people now.
You know who said that? I agree also. You don't have to. This ain't for you. You have to catch them when you go back live, baby. The fuck up out of here. You don't dictate what I talk about on my live. You'll catch him when you go back over there live on his page. Drop him for his own.
You got it, though.
No. Slim said that he speaks this way whether he's intoxicated or not. So why would I be telling Slim to get off live? I don't know what Slim is doing.
So even still, even with the way that we fuck with each other, you would rather see me crash out.
No, Slim, but I unlike what you did with the Diamond situation, I'm not going to, if something is addressed in the forefront, you deliberately said, Trip, and I don't think, my point is, you're talking about on the back end, this is shit that you should have said in the meeting. Trip, hold on now, you're talking about you don't want to back small content creators? No, Slim, and I'm not going to. And I repeated in your live, yeah, I'm not going to. But I'm interested in hearing what you're talking about you think is derailing things. Yes, and you said
this exactly where I'm at, though. You just said it, you know what I'm saying? You'd rather see me crash out. And on the flip side of shit, I'd never watch you crash out.
I'd rather see Slim crash out. Slim, I don't know what you're going through right now, brother. I never said I would like to see you crash out.
She did not say that.
I never said I would like to see
you. You didn't say it, but you did it, though, because did you not have access to me on the back end?
Slim, I asked you a
question like I was
in the
constantly talking about you, if you feel like I was constantly talking about you, could you not have gained clarity from? Could you not have gained clarity from?
If you say my name, are you not talking to me?
Did you not continuously press to see? If I was talking about
twice in the live, go pull it up. I said, Slim, who said something and what did they say that made you feel like it's not
my
going
point
anywhere?
exactly.
Twice as a press? Listen, it's the God in me. Because twice made you feel that way? Kappa, listen, I know you was in the live. I know somebody else was in the live. I don't want to hear nobody say they wasn't live and didn't hear that. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Listen, I don't even want to play them type of games with y'all. Anybody can come up because y'all heard exactly what I heard. And what I said was not wrong.
Okay, so that's 37 minutes in and he dropped. So what I'm finna do, I'm finna go ahead and start sending this out. I need to share it.
Well, shit.
So Miss Nitra, I ain't got to. You all still want me to send it to you? I mean, you heard it. Fuck yourself.
I heard it for myself. So I'll see y'all at the meeting. And I'm on my way to my mom's appreciation. Y'all had a day that y'all so rightfully deserve.
You too, Miss Nitra. I hope you have a good time, baby.
Okay. See y'all in a little bit.
All right.
So Petty, did he not show, not only is he a liar, but did he not show his hand in regards to money, pimping out his subscribers, his feelings towards Diamond? I want to know, what did he not expose on himself?
I mean, he said what he said. He said what he said. He knows how valuable his thoughts are. That was in relation to going sub only. Speaking out on the forefront instead of speaking in the group.
I think Rosea said bring her up.
Keep it. This ain't the time. I get you want to do that. I told you so shit. I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for that music playing stuff. I'm not in the mood for that. At the end of the day, I spent 2 hours and all of that prepping for this. And it's a joke to some of y'all. It's not a joke for me because it's my name that's on it. I'm not joking right now. Do it look like I'm shitting and giggling right now? It don't. I thought you had something really to say. I'm not shitting and giggling right now.
Petty, I'm on a phone call. What was played when she came up?
She was playing music. How she do like them sad song shit. I I don't got time for that. I'm not in no play, cackle, giggle. Okay. Send it to K-Dub. Okay. Kappa. I already sent it to her. Let's go to Bella. Okay, I don't need to. Okay. Now I need to go on. Play it again.
Hey, Petty.
Okay.
Yeah, that was serious. But Trip, you know, I never said you was wrong for your reaction. I just want to point that out. I didn't I didn't hear the whole thing, but I sat here and I listened. And yeah, I understand why y'all upset. I really do. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people, oh, they do stuff, and you know it just cringe. It's cringe. But at the same time, man, if y'all willing to keep going, I ain't gonna beat nobody in the ground to do it. But if y'all willing to keep going, we gonna keep going. Whether brother want to be held accountable for what he said and did or not, we still gonna keep going because we got a lot of people, just as many that's rooting against us, we got rooting for us. I'm not willing to let all these people down. You know what I'm saying? They really,
Me
really,
neither.
really. is looking forward to seeing what we can do. And I don't, if it's me, y'all, if I go out into my on my platform and I'm wilding and I'm doing whatever, I expect y'all, Trip, I expect you, Petty, I expect you to come to me and be like, hey, it ain't even no check thing. It's hey, come on, we need to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all feelings are valid. And yeah, everybody that's upset and mad, y'all feelings are valid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad because, man, look, I know niggas, all right? Like, my time in the military, like listen, if y'all ever
Oh,
been
he
in the
back in
military,
here on his "Are you the problem?" I ain't mean to cut you off, Cap, but you back off in here on are you the problem page? And Cap,
We're not arguing, Trip. We're not
okay, but
arguing.
listen,
We
but
Cap,
heard
listen.
what we
Hold on,
heard. It
let me
is
hold on.
what it is.
Listen to me. And if
Not arguing.
anybody in here is a veteran, just put a 1 in the comment section. I'm gonna tell a story, and all veterans are gonna know exactly when I say this word, GP medium. Okay, we had to put up a GP medium. It was about 20 of us putting this doggone GP medium up, right? Nobody looked at the regs, the directions. Nobody looked at the directions. All right, we spent 3 hours in the desert fighting, trying to get a GP medium up. Nobody stopped to look at the directions. Somebody came over and was like, what are y'all doing? And we was like, we putting up the tent, the GP medium. We putting it up, right? Communication center. They was like, did y'all look at the directions? And we all sat there looking stupid. Like, no, we ain't looking at the direction. It's a certain way you got to put that thing up or it's going to keep collapsing. You get one side up, the other side going to go down. You get the other side. Anyway, long story short, it took one person to come over there and say, hey, y'all look real stupid right now in front of we looked around, everybody else tents was up. Everybody else stuff was up. We were still over there arguing with each other and throwing sticks around and stuff and talking about who we listen, everybody was valid. We all was wrong. It took one person that had their stuff up to come over and say, hey, y'all see what y'all did? Let's not do that again because y'all look foolish. Yeah, exactly. Embarrassed. So yeah, people are gonna do that. And we had to take that on the chin. We went to go eat. They was laughing and talking about us and was like, man, our communications ain't never gonna be up and running. You know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all, this is what it takes. It takes the fights, it takes the arguments, it takes the disagreements.